Should be live now.
I'll be the judge of that. Judging says yes, we are live.
Hey.
This is... you're gonna play this?
Yeah. You know, why not?
I hope you didn't pay much.
I paid a whopping $0 for it.
A good price. I can't hate on Speed Tree. Speed Tree's good stuff.
Yeah. Anime is happening.
Overwatch is happening.
Basically. Oh, I hate drones. Okay. Sure. That was an intro, I guess.
What are you playing?
This is Agents of Mayhem.
What?
Agents of Mayhem.
Activate cloaking.
Who made this?
Volition.
Is this like a fucking Saints Row spinoff?
I believe that's the implication.
They're ready when you are.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think they're the same whatever the hell.
Whoa,
They're in
this
the-
looks
They are in the breach.
this looks wacky.
Yes,
They're in the shared Volition universe because Red Faction and Saints Row are technically in the same universe.
you know, there is one small matter I'd like to...
quick.
Doesn't make
It's
sense.
personal.
Sure,
and
why not?
You know what? Not important. We'll talk later.
Red Faction's a bad video game series.
There's
I have
one that
mixed
I
feelings about it. I wouldn't call it bad, though.
I would.
I like Gorilla. That's a fun one.
This is a dark matter warhead.
I only have the
It is capable of dismantling
one that came after
reality
that one.
itself.
Armageddon,
Never mind
which is
loss
bad.
of life and property.
which is what?
And it
Which is
the
very bad.
brainchild
Don't play Red
Yes.
Faction Armageddon.
Dr. Babylon.
Dr. Babylon, Minister of Pride.
I'm sure you've heard me speak of him.
It's Friday, Friday.
Lead Seoul, South Korea. Your objective
No, it's not.
hold agents.
It's Saturday, in
One,
fact.
steal the warhead. 2. Kill Dr. Babylon.
You three will go in separately. Hollywood, draw all of the bases
This woman
attention to
screams
you.
villain.
Hard tack.
But
While
no,
you
she
distract them,
runs
take out
the
facility's
Mayhem,
security
which is the
system.
good
And
people
you'll
crew.
steal their warhead.
Precisely.
Sir, what do you want to call our superhero squad?
Mayhem.
Let's call it Mayhem.
I mean, it's like in Next Wave, they start out as Agents of Hate, the highest anti-terrorism effort.
Yeah, because they hate terrorism. Oh, which one are you gonna play as? Are you gonna play as the Blackie, the sassy Latina-looking lady?
I have no idea. I think I'm starting out as Hollywood.
Good luck, agents. Be safe.
Which one is
guess.
Hollywood?
Johnny Cage, rather.
Generic white-looking dude?
Yes. It's me. Look and move. Yep,
It's me. I was the generic white man all along.
pretty much.
As far as GBP parade goes, I think I'm probably the most generic white man.
I mean, you even have a generic-sounding name.
work for Mayhem. Which is probably a plus now that I think about it.
I'm probably the whitest one out of all of us. Just open the door. So how much did you pay for this?
$0.
So
Server and I both asked that question.
It was not PS Plus free. It was GameStop was doing a buy two get one free, and I had two things that I wanted, and was like, well, the rest of the selection kind of sucks. So let's go with the one that I'm curious about, I guess.
What were the two things that you bought?
The Metal Slug collection on the
That's a
Wii,
good. That's good.
and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
That's a video game.
How much did you pay for the Metal Slug collection? I think that's pretty rare.
$15.
Isn't that pretty rare?
I don't know. It's like
Yeah, I don't know
I
either.
think I found D-Bab's chemistry set. Hold on, I'll shut it
At least
down
you can buy
real
the
quick.
PS2 one. I think that one is the one that has
What do you
input
mean,
delay.
uh-oh? What happened?
I think I made the glowing ball angry.
Glowing ball? As in
That
a
Metal
giant
Slug is
evil
cool.
ball of death?
Metal Slug is cool.
That's a Dominator, Hollywood.
D-Babs, Dominator, Death.
What happened
that's
to
a lot of
SNK?
bad-sounding D words. Well, damn it.
What happened?
I poked the bear.
People are talking over each other. Sure is a Saints Row game.
I kinda shot the evil.
That thing is a big fucking ball of pure dark matter energy, man.
Shoot, don't shoot. Look, I don't have
If I remember correctly, this game on PC had horrible optimization.
Probably.
Like, is it Saints Row game?
Enough. Just
Also,
keep
when I
driving
first,
the point.
Saints Row has had a questionable history on the personal computer.
my favorite console, the personal computer.
Saints Row 4 was really good for PC. Saints Row 3 was alright.
Really good or
What are you
really
waiting,
good by
Tech?
comparison?
Just need you to take out these turrets.
No, like Saints Row 4 was legitimately a good PC version. Saints Row the Third was alright.
I bet 2 was the worst.
2 was a garbage fire. I suppose.
Also, when I first heard of,
Oh, okay.
when I first saw this game, I thought it was like what's that that Xbox game?
I'm away
Crackdown?
now. Thanks, Tech.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Crackdown still isn't out.
Sure is.
Yeah, they got announced in like 2016, 2015, right?
I think
They had
so.
to remake the whole game because they lost the power of the cloud.
What?
Get over here.
They lost the power. What do you mean they lost the power of the cloud?
But when they got rid of the always online, they couldn't do their powerful cloud things anymore, so they had to remake the game.
Like from scratch?
I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just saying this.
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
I think one of their PR people actually did say something like that, but I believe that.
How much power would being always connected to the internet add to the
Not
system?
as much as what they were saying.
Anyone know what Persephone is?
Like,
I think
this guy?
I think every Xbox One was like 40 times more powerful with
Let's
the
not
internet.
forget that our
I
boss
don't
is
think
somewhere.
that's the
I don't
case.
believe that. I don't think that's how the internet works. My computer's always
That's
plugged in.
what, that's what they were saying back when they were on the metric train.
Be that as it may, I think they were lying.
Damn.
My computer's always plugged into the
Right.
internet. It's not
Why
any more
would they do
powerful.
that?
So, we got a situation in the Southwest Cargo Bay.
No. We need
This is
this.
only my first day.
It will make all our games run at 4K, 60 frames per second.
Just need to take out a couple pendejas.
That's why they made the Xbox One X, because without the cloud, they need to make all of it powerful locally now.
Making file chunks?
For the 4Ks, guys.
Just hold tight. I'll meet up with you in a
I'm
sec.
trying to think how they can justify. I can almost see them saying, well, if it's always connected to the cloud, we can just stream the textures onto the system.
Right, I mean, so looking at things from a realistic standpoint, I mean, distributed computing is a real thing that can be useful in certain applications. The problem is games are so latency intensive that very few of those applications apply to games. I think with Crackdown, what they were talking about doing was applying like their large-scale destruction physics potentially via cloud computing, and I'm not sure if that makes sense or not, but that's the thing I kept hearing.
That was also what I had heard, and that also seemed insane.
No, I mean I can kind of understand. I can understand what they're going for. If that's the implication.
And up go the goods.
But making the console itself more powerful, like it doesn't matter how much
Phase
you
one done. Now on to phase two.
stream onto it. It's not gonna make the hardware better.
Right.
Critical systems failing.
So it'd be more.
It's
powerful.
basically like, I mean, the way I think about it is like, what if you had
All right, fellas, let's go kill
a Sega CD or a 32X or something for your Xbox, but it wasn't in your house? I mean, that's basically what cloud computing is in this metaphor,
You can't just give yourself a nickname.
where, you know, it does make your console more powerful, but it's so far away that, you know, what can you actually do that will get back to the console in time for it to be meaningful?
Always ready for some action. System failure detected.
I just didn't know that shared computing like that was even possible nowadays. At least like through like long distance.
I mean, basically just, you know, say, hey, computers A through Z, do a chunk of this problem and give me the answer when you're done. The problem is, again, you know, just...
Well, that's what I'm saying though, is like, distance-wise, like I live in North Carolina, and I assume they're unless they have local servers here, I don't know.
I mean, it's the same problem you'd run into with an OnLive type situation where, I mean, sure, it'll get back to you eventually, but, you know, will it be fast enough to be worthwhile?
Is OnLive even still around?
No.
No, they're not. I think the only service of that type that still exists is PlayStation Now.
Ready to stomp some semi-robotic ass?
That always seemed like so counterintuitive to me, like the whole online streaming thing, because you have to pay a subscription for that, right?
They had like different ways, like you buy some games for sale, and I think there might have been also a subscription involved. I mean, their pitch, I get why that made sense. They're like, oh, you don't need to have a super powerful computer. You can just have like, you know, a dumpy laptop, and it connects to OnLive, and we do the games for you. But the problem was, again, you know, latency and video compression. You know, just the technical end isn't there.
So the way that online would work was that they would have machines on their end playing the game, and then they would just stream. Okay.
And they're streaming through video, and you're streaming them your controller
Yes, ma'am.
inputs.
I forgot what
Okay.
a chatterbox you were.
Yeah, and OnLive was like 2008, 2009, I want to say it was.
crown jewel in Legion's mighty crown.
You realize you said crown twice.
It's the same thing with PlayStation Now. They literally have these racks of PlayStation 3s that run the game for you, and you just stream them the inputs.
This looks like TFP's favorite character ever.
I'm doing a good job here.
Yeah, Unlike was announced in 2009.
Yeah,
Came out in 2010.
that sounds
think-
right. And then I think it died in 2014 or something.
Yeah.
Braswell.
I think it started becoming a thing like around when like GameFly was starting to become pretty huge too.
Do not fret.
I had a
Legion,
GameFly subscription.
For I have a final present.
Show was cool.
Yeah, I never did GameFly or Netflix back when Netflix actually like shipped you DVDs and stuff.
I believe they still ship you DVDs.
Yeah, it's just not like their focus anymore. Like if there's some,
Understandable.
but yeah, I did GameFly. GameFly was cool.
Yeah,
Like I
I mean,
said-
if you play a lot of games, I can see the value in that.
Once again, Mayhem.
Well, it was really useful if you wanted to play like
No
very obscure like RPGs and stuff.
You're only
I mostly used it like
bullets.
if I wanted to play a sequel to a game that I own, or
Isn't that right?
but I couldn't get the sequel.
What is it they say?
Gotcha.
When all
That and you can buy games from them too. And I did that a few
problem
times too.
looks like a nail.
I mean, they're like a video store. Eventually, they'll have to get rid of their copies. So
Yeah. So if, like, I mean, there were certain copies you couldn't get.
Have fun.
So like, certain ones, like if a game just came out, you can't just be like, yeah, I
Right.
just want to keep it.
Looks like again.
Mayhem Fuel.
That thing Babylon released was a point thing dynamo, right?
A zero
Ah,
point dynamo.
physics.
And yeah, it was. If it gets out into the city, it is bad news.
This whole place is gonna blow.
I love physics.
Actually, I think that's how I got my copy of Trauma
Last to be
2
made of sturdier stuff.
through Gamefly.
We gotta get the FUCK out of here.
Looks like we're going to have to jump. And now we're anime again for some reason.
No way I'm gonna catch that
looks like the bad guys won.
Yep.
See what you can do.
Oh my god, physics.
Oh yeah, much better.
Physics are great. I love double jumps and triple jumps.
Because of Hollywood.
Remember physics?
Get in here, pretty boy.
That's still a thing.
Why me?
It is? Isn't physics like notoriously terrible?
No.
Don't recall hearing too much good or bad about it, frankly, but I mean, it's definitely still a thing.
I know you can buy like a dedicated physics card.
Really? I thought that was what they stopped doing.
No, I think they still do.
Into their GPUs.
This is fucking terrible animation.
Yeah, I remember for a while they're like, physics cards are going to be the new graphics cards. No.
But Serv, I thought you liked the anime.
I like anime that's well animated. Like when it's standing still, but when like there's a lot of movement going on, it's very like jittery. Also, it kind of looks like the what's that video? The blending of the 3D assets with the animation is terrible. That's what I want to say. What was that Gearbox game that failed horribly?
Battleborn?
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that.
It's Colonial Marines.
I thought that game sold well, actually.
No, I'm pretty sure it didn't.
Oh. Well, Battleborn sold didn't sell well.
What are you talking about? I can go to my local GameStop and find like 1 billion copies of Battleborn.
Hey, you guys want to play Battleborn?
No.
I don't know. It's just I think.
But it's oh man, what's that tweet?
You know, what's your opinion on intra-agency romance?
This is the one about him getting.
Why? What did you hear?
Battleborn is FPS hobby grade co-op campaign
Yeah,
genre blend multi-mode competitive esports meta growth choice plus epic Battleborn heroes.
Friday, you there?
Yes. Hello. Agent,
Poor
what's
Randy
going on?
Pitchford. Actually, never
Yeah,
mind.
so I don't think getting Babylon is going to be as
Well,
difficult as
here.
you thought.
I thought you were gonna talk about the part where he was going nuts on Twitter talking about how he totally didn't create the Battleborn Rule 34 subreddit or whatever.
Hey there. Welcome to Seoul.
Oh well, that was that too. Yes.
Wait.
Does anybody
what
like
happened
Randy
in that
Pitchford?
lair?
We found D-Babs.
I mean,
They
I
unleashed
think
one
he's a
of
cool
the
collection
things
of
into Seoul.
video
From
game
what I'm
consoles.
seeing, that dynamo is channeling enough
Does
energy
anybody
to
like
live in
him
the city.
personally?
I do not care about the dynamo or soul. I care about Dr. Babylon being dead.
Persephone.
Because every time I hear about him, he
don't
just
worry.
seems like a fucking
Friday and
asshole.
I will have this wrapped up in no time.
You better, Agent. You better.
And it just.
I don't know if he's like a huge asshole, but he does, come across as a bit of a jerk
I'm in the area
when
Friday.
he's on the Twitters.
He was like gloating about when they Gearbox won the lawsuit against Sega for the whole Aliens Colonial Marine thing.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Have they even made a good game recently? What was the last good game they made?
Borderlands
they-
2.
I was going to argue that the Halo PC port was the only good game they've made, but
The last good game, looking at their recent releases, seems to be Borderlands 2, maybe?
Yeah. Remember when Borderlands 2 came out on the Vita?
What's a Vita?
I do actually.
Is that the thing that Grav owns like 50 of them?
Yeah.
Remember when Bioshock came out on the Vita?
Oh yeah.
It must be leading you somewhere. But why? What could it be looking for? Oh,
Well,
it covered quite a bit of distance
just shooting the
there.
cops.
Myth
don't mind
Betrayal.
that.
Drive. I'm sure there are plenty
Are
of
people
civilian
like
vehicles
just
around you that can't
ironically
be, yeah?
putting games on the Vita now or something?
No.
Like, does it?
No.
Because it seems like some games just like come out on the Vita, just like randomly. Like, are people clamoring for games? Are people like begging for games to be put on the Vita?
People who have Vitas are way into letting you know that they are way into the Vita.
I mean, the Vita seems like a cool console. It seems like it could be better than the 3DS.
It is.
If it has that support for it.
Don't listen to crazy people, sir.
These are my observations. That the Vita has, I mean, it has like a nice screen and it's ergonomic.
In games and JRPGs and visual novels, the Vita is a very good console.
But if it, what I'm saying is like it could be better than the 3DS if it had the same quality of support.
I'm also vehemently disagreeing with your ergonomic comments.
Why?
I don't like holding a Vita.
But you like using the fucking Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons inside the thingy.
Yeah. Because there's bits to hold on to.
Well, you have a whole console to hold on to.
The Vita is definitely better ergonomically than 3DS. I won't say it's a
human being.
I won't say it's amazing, but
he lives in a house made out of Vitas. Of course he's crazy.
I actually do use a grip thing with my Vita, and that makes it even better. But I still think it's better than 3DS by default.
I plug my Vita into a TV and then use it that way.
Get back to the Ark so we can plan our next move.
Yeah, where's the 3DS TV? I'd actually consider getting one of those.
It's called a Switch.
When I can play Metroid Samus Returns on my Switch, then I'll stop complaining.
Is Ragdoll Runner just QWOP? Oh no, I got invited into a visual novel group on Steam.
Yeah.
No thank you.
What? That seems right up your alley.
I don't like talking about anime with other anime fans.
I can sympathize.
Anime is, contrary to my Twitter, is a lot like porn. It's just something that I like to do on my own. Well, I don't retweet any of the porn that I like on Twitter at least.
Yeah, but people always see it, so, I mean...
Well, that's... Oh shit, that's Twitter's fault, not mine.
I think,
If there was an option to hide your likes, I would click it. But there isn't.
Yeah, I'm with you. What they do with likes is dumb.
But, yeah, it's just not a thing that I like. I tend to disagree with people way too much about things. The last time people were discussing anime and I was around them, they were talking about how good Attack on Titan was. And then they go, and then they were like, right, Jorge? And I'm like,
no.
No, I disagree entirely. And they're like, man, you just hate everything, don't you? I'm like, no, I'm not the TFP of this group.
I like...
And they're like, and then they're like, who's TFP? It's like, and then I say he's the guy that likes anime the most.
This is the Tomorrow Tech Expo main pavilion.
He's the guy who ran an anime.
Again, still not true.
He's the one that ran that anime convention. Cosplaying as his favorite idol.
Everything you just said was not true.
Right?
No.
Add it to the lore.
I disagree with this statement. I will not add it to any lore.
Look at all this.
I'm gonna release
Soul
several
means it when
lore
they say
books on
building
each
the
one of
city
us.
tomorrow, yeah?
Checks out. We could just start a wiki.
gbp4a.wikia.com.
I think I found the perfect
1,000 pages on graphy pen and
Tranquility
shoes.
Temple. Set the beacon for a warp.
You can chronicle the very beginning of GP4. In the beginning, there was a great war. The great fanfiction war of
So, Persephone's down
2012.
Happy?
Yeah.
Many people died. Remember when Ultimax was released and then Flux came back into the room and he was like, "Why are you guys still here?"
Yep.
Yep.
Funko Pops. Does anybody like Funko Pops?
Not really, no. I mean, they're not quite as bad as some people make them out to be, but they're not good. Time TFP went to the anime store.
No, I wasn't there.
All right, well that one actually did happen.
Yep, that one, I can't deny that one.
What
To
was it
his
like?
credit, it was somewhat a morbid curiosity thing. Oh yeah, so in Mall of America, the Microsoft store and the Apple store are right across from each other. The Apple store has like twice the people in it at any given time.
I mean, to be fair, what does the Microsoft store sell? Except
Surprisingly large number of things. So in addition to their Surface line of tablets and computers, they also have just like generic, well not generic, but third-party PCs. You can buy like Asus's and whatnot there as well. But I mean, yeah, it's the Microsoft Store was always kind of a store in search of a problem. It's cool to actually like try out the Surface tablets there because I'd never used one of those personally, and they seem actually really nice.
yeah, Surface computers are really good. They're a bit expensive, you know.
They definitely are. They definitely compete with Apple in that respect.
You guys aren't gonna sell me out, are ya?
What's this? Reality TV star
I don't
Rod
know.
Stone is accepting
My brother's a
fame
big
for his
Apple
fuck up?
fanboy.
Look, we all made mistakes in that lair.
He always tells me I should
Yeah,
get
sure.
a
Of course, some of us made bigger
a
mistakes
MacBook.
than others.
I'm like, why? He's like, 'cause it's Mac, man. Apple's the best.
Home, sweet, sacred temple.
It's like she's using those. Have you guys ever used the Magic Mouse that Apple sells?
All right. Warp
Maybe
generator,
is
and
that
let's
the
get you
wireless
home.
one that has like
And
this whole
teleportation
surface
capability
as
is
a
online
touch
in
thing?
Seoul.
Yes.
Come on back to the Ark, Agent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean it's usable.
I don't like it.
Yeah, and I mean I'm with you. I don't think Apple's made a good mouse in a long time.
You
But
haven't watched the classic
some of their
cartoon
other
Sailor
offerings.
Bear? Man, you are
Like the one that's
So
like a disc?
this guy's talking about anime.
Cool. He is friends.
No.
Wait, which one is talking? Like one of your dudes?
Yeah.
Well, well. Welcome back to the Ark. Have fun in Babylon's lair?
For certain definitions of fun, sure.
Persephone and I are still coordinating our plan. In the meantime, Claymore...
Yeah, I don't know about the aesthetic of this game. It's like they took Saints Row and Overwatch and put them in a blender.
A little bit.
Oh, welcome to the armory.
This man is very Scottish.
I heard about what happened in Babylon.
I mean, if it's like any Saints Row game, then it's probably very mediocre.
Hey, wow.
Me fitting ya, kids.
What?
You won't stand a
Saints
chance
Row 3 and
this
4
time
are
you fight.
great. I will fight
That
you.
reminds me. Gremlin was asking about you.
You think you'll
Swing
win?
by the R&D lab when
No, but I will fight you.
Hey, there you are.
Fight me in Persona.
I just got the fabricator up and running again, so Gremlin's R&D shack is raring to go. Once I have the materials I need, that is.
TFP was actually doing really well at Persona the last time we played.
Yep.
Was he running away and shooting guns?
And he was playing all kinds of characters. It's almost like he beat Score Attack or something.
In Ultimax, or?
No, we were playing regular one.
You beat Score Attack in regular?
Yeah.
Persona 4 Arena, the first one.
Yeah.
You beat Score Attack.
Yeah. No.
I don't.
Come on.
Not even Blue can do that. You have to play Amy for his troubles.
That was? Christ, I forgot.
See you on the flippy floppy.
Persephone wants a word with you. Best head over to her office then.
Well, at least you can't fire me.
That's cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it seems your complete and utter failure to assassinate Dr. Babylon may have yielded
What's so
some
cool about it?
positives.
Look at it.
I mean, yeah, I knew that.
Intelligence
Sick
suggests
skull.
Babylon intended Soul to be more than just a brief pit stop. We need to find out what the Doctor's designs are. Friday has the details. Go see.
Whoa,
Now
triple
go back
jumps.
to work before I have Carol in HR enact a performance review.
Oh, the drone.
Yep. Those are some agents' names.
We have an investment advisor on Mayhem. For those of you who think the world might still be around long enough to be worth saving for.
Let's play some Prey.
My adoring fans await.
We are here? Good.
Y'all got my back out there, right?
Remember when competitive StarCraft was a thing and Brad went to Korea?
Yeah,
No.
that was a fun video.
I somewhat miss those days. Watching StarCraft more than I enjoy watching any MOBA ever, but
Dota 2.
included, yes.
Do they? I mean, I assume StarCraft 2
If we're
still
going
has
to find out
a
what
competitive
Babylon and
scene,
his
right?
Ministry of Pride are up to,
To
we
an
should
extent.
start at the obvious source and beat up some Legion troopers, yeah?
Friday. I doubt some low
Is it like
runner's gonna know
dying?
Babylon's
Like
master
Superbad?
plans.
You know, I'm not
Legion
really
uses drop
sure.
pods to deploy troops rapidly.
Many of
Get
the
close to
streams
the
that
launcher so
typically
I can
stream it's
determine
up
where its
lately,
command
but
signal
it's
comes from. That
also
should tell us where to look next.
BlizzCon.
No interrogation.
Yeah, I might be
scenes?
like waiting for a new
Sure, I was
season
gonna put on
now.
my bad cop persona.
Suddenly, I'm glad we ain't captured nobody.
In any case, I don't watch nearly as much esports or esports adjacent things as I used to.
Not even FGC.
Yeah, exactly. During the days of Street Fighter 4, I watched like a lot of tournaments, even, let alone majors, even weeklies, and now I don't really watch anything. Like, I hardly even watch Unreal stuff these days.
Wow.
Do you go to your weekly stuff?
Oh yeah. Please, but we have bi-monthlies. Games, I just, I don't really spectate them anymore.
I suspect you can sabotage
Could be a
the launcher
cyclical
if you
thing.
fire at its weak points.
Sometimes you're way into stuff and you need to take a break.
Got it. Putting the location of Legion's outpost into your SIN. Oh dear.
Or do it again.
It seems when Legion controls an area,
Like
there are
MMOs.
numerous diabolical machines all over. Drop pod launchers, ice barrage weapons, and other terrible things.
I stopped the drop.
So how do we stop Legion from deploying those evil things?
Hopefully by taking over the outpost. There's an elevator platform on the ground. Hack the console there and use the platform to reach the roof.
No
Or turning off the Tron machine.
top.
Yeah. Or some sort of covenant thing.
I still watch a lot of fighting game stuff, but I'm not like I don't watch like everything like I used to. I just watch Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, and Tekken.
Excellent. Once you reach the top, destroy Legion's equipment, then hack the
Watch
large
Marvel
antenna
vs.
so we can
Capcom
access the
Ultimate?
signal.
That game doesn't get played anymore.
I'm sorry, Infinite.
No, I don't. I never watch Marvel anyway.
Rough skies ahead, girl.
You're the one that was playing tomorrow. Have you played any Infinite?
How did this happen?
Ah, no.
How come?
Oh, that's just shooting at civilians.
I've seen it on sale some places, but I still haven't seen it at a price that I feel like is worth it.
You don't want to play some Marvel?
I mean, not really.
I really liked seeing that apparently, like, Winter Soldier just has a combo where he just shoots the gun, like, over and over and over and over, and then that's just a combo.
A time stone combo or just a normal combo?
No, it's just a
No,
normal
just a normal.
combo.
Yeah.
Nice.
You might have to like dash. I think you have to like dash cancel each shot or something like that. I think
Sure,
that's...
Wesker's not in Infinite, is he?
Nope.
Nope. But Nemesis is.
I was gonna say, among other mistakes that game has made.
And you can play as DMC Dante.
I mean,
Everybody-
that makes him look like that, yeah.
The point is, they thought that was a good costume to put in the game. Mimic-kun. Oh. Ooh, my goo cannon. Oh, hey buddy.
I did it, I hacked the antenna.
You're the hero.
Yep. I captured an outpost.
Which is a better game, this or Mass Effect Andromeda?
This.
Probably this. This is made by real game developers.
Though be careful attacking
Like, this
other
is, like,
Legion outposts
I'm actually
now.
kind of
My
enjoying
guess is they'll
this so
fortify
far.
their
Even
defenses
though
with
it
each
doesn't
one we
sound
take.
like I am, because I'm not
Now,
saying
I just need
words.
some time to decrypt this
It
data.
doesn't seem like a bad
Yeah.
game. It looks like a
It's just kind of
run of the
generic.
mill.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then the agents
Gotcha.
can head to the location I just sent them. Kremlin, what are you up to? Well, with Legion
Oh,
now
shit.
in
It
this
might-
area, Mayhem
It might
can
burn
go
out
to
fast, but there's
somewhere
something there at
else. Like a
least.
place I can
Yes.
meet up with the agents, for example.
That sounds like good information, Gremlin.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, Hardtack. When you get there,
I don't know.
set
I
up
just
some signal
yeah,
blockers
don't like the
outside the
aesthetic.
building so Legion can't
Yeah,
find
the
us.
aesthetic could be better.
This information we downloaded doesn't make sense.
I just didn't like
It looks like Babylon's takeout
Saints
Not
Row
playing
from
it, so-
3 and
Speech of
4,
Genuine
so I just figured I
All-American
wouldn't like this one.
Barbecue.
That's probably a good assumption.
Friday, let me see that order.
Oh, Miss Brimstone. I didn't know you were listening in. Of course, here you are.
Oh, hey, if you're placing an order, I'll take a jumbo rack of ribs and...
This is not an order for takeout.
So we're doing
Agent.
Game of the
This
Year
is an old
Monday?
Legion code.
I think that's the
Friday, come
plan.
to my office.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to
See, it's a good thing I asked.
Yes, Persephone.
I
On
thought
my
it was
way.
tomorrow.
And Friday, I'm sending
I
you
did
a
as
list
well.
of agents. Send
Well,
up
I'm
the
sure we would have
signal
found out
and
one
get
way
them
or
into
another.
Seoul. Now, we will start with Agent Rama.
Of course. I can do that.
So,
You know it's a good open world game?
barbecue then?
Right?
Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, that's actually what I was going for, Super Mario Odyssey.
It's a great fucking game.
Anime.
Also, I'm not sure it's really an open world game, but it's like, if there's a game I like that is even remotely open world, that's the one.
Well, I mean, it has worlds that you can open openly.
Yes, you can openly open all the worlds in Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, I should upgrade. I should upgrade my dudes.
Should you?
Yeah.
God, you get so winded so fast in this game. Got a wrench. Got a Half-Life my way through this game. I still have that second copy of Mario Odyssey. I should like do something with it. Might just go trade it in a GameStop or something.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But that would require me having to go to GameStop.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the weather's like where you are, but if it's like where I am, I'm trying to minimize the going outside thing.
Fucking cold.
Yep.
I mean, if you're ever wondering what the weather's like over here, just ask how the weather is over at TFP.
I'm not as close as I used to be though, so it might be a little different. But also, yeah, no, it's
Sure, but sometimes it's comparable.
Yep.
What the fuck is?
Yep. You guys got them negative degrees as well?
I don't think we're quite at negatives.
No, we're not negative. It's like 30, 20 something.
Yeah.
Are you still in? Are you in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I've never heard of Cali going through the negatives.
No, that would be emblematic of severe problems. Where I am in California.
Oh, look, I got another wrench. Can I dual wheel wrenches?
No.
That's the last one. I'll be waiting inside to say howdy in person.
So I think the way that you're supposed to play Prey is you just whack everything with your wrench and then pick it up.
It's like Bioshock.
It's just nothing like Prey. Or it's made Native American magic.
Good to see you're doing well out here.
Oh, there was an explosion.
So did we get what we needed to find Legion?
It seems we obtained a good lead, actually, which Agent Rama will be following up.
This whole, these two lean buttons freak me out because sometimes I press them by accident and I think I'm being attacked.
Oh yeah, speaking of Gearbox, they did Duke Nukem Forever. I always forget that.
Yeah, they shout out to. Oh no, I don't. Didn't they put him in like the re-release of?
Bulletstorm?
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're gonna partner up with G2A.
I believe that did happen.
And then they found out, like, oh, this company's shady as fuck.
Now that I think of it, how big was the patch for this game?
Like 15 gigabytes.
Good to see you're doing well out here.
So we've seen bigger, but still pretty big.
Yep.
You know it has big patches?
What?
The Halo is probably still lead for that, but I was thinking about Street Fighter V.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Download a lot of Street Fighter V patches, do you?
Shiny.
No, but back when I had it installed, yeah, like every once in a while it would patch, and it would be like at least 10 gigabytes every time. I'd be like, ugh. So I uninstalled it.
I'm surprised you even had it installed in the first place.
Street Fighters.
Yeah,
I thought you didn't like it. I thought you didn't like Street Fighter at all.
No, that's me.
No, I know you don't like anything. But Grav, I know, wasn't big. You weren't big on Street Fighter 4, were you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I like it more than Third Strike, but
I really like this like running thing of how apparently I'm the person who doesn't like anything yet also likes too much things.
Well, you like all the wrong things.
Also, Super Turbo is great. I definitely like Street Fighter.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
My last stream was literally me playing through Super Turbo on Sega Saturn. So.
Well, I know you like Super Turbo, but I wasn't sure if you liked any of the other Street Fighters.
Gotcha.
How do you feel about Alpha, the Alpha series?
I haven't played too much of it, but what I have played, seems alright.
What about Third Strike, the best one?
I respect Third Strike, but not so much my cup of tea.
Rama, are you there?
Of course, Friday. What do you need of me?
First, call your car.
Are you hearing this,
I
TFP?
enjoy a nice luxury
Hearing you
sedan,
hit
but
buttons?
with quarter mile, who
No,
knows?
hearing Grav
You might get stuck
talk
with
shit
a
about
pickup
Third
truck.
Strike.
Oh.
The
I
best
mean,
Street Fighter. Oh, fuck. Mimic.
I mean, Third Strike does have Q. I'll give it that.
This game is hard.
Yeah,
I've
Prey
updated your
is
SIM with a location.
difficult.
Head there. I'll give details on the way.
Okay, no.
I see the AR beacon now. So, what is going on?
We have reason to believe that Legion's
Oh,
Ministry of Pride
boy.
is far more
Car
embedded in
turns.
Seoul than we initially suspected.
Oh? How so?
Well, that's
When
exactly
you're
what we
not
need you to find out. We know Babylon is in town, but who else? And why are they here? I need you to crack into some access points we have identified and feed me some data.
Some data.
I can do that. But tell me something, Friday.
Yeah.
Why did you pick me for this?
Persephone chose you, actually. She said you were the only one for the job.
And where is our illustrious leader currently?
Oh, invisible.
Just establish a connection to your SIN, hack through the security protocol, and I'll handle the rest.
Sending you the data currently.
Uh-oh. Rama, I see Legion forces headed to your area.
I see them, Friday.
You'll need to stay close to the access point. Stray too far and your comm signal becomes too weak to carry the data.
Stand up. Thank you.
Nicely done. I've updated your location with another access point. While you head there, I'll work on decrypting this.
Oh, I can't wait for season 3 of Street Fighter V.
Of course.
I've been an agent for some time now. I was, after all, one of the first to join.
And your service has been exemplary.
But I did not join Mayhem to hunt down Persephone's old friends. I am here to save the people of Mumbai.
Apparently, Blanca's in the Street Fighter 5 now, which is cool. But apparently, he's also bad.
But the plague is in Mumbai.
I mean, he's bad.
I can talk to
Apparently, Blanca is bad in Street Fighter 5.
I am perfectly capable of.
How do people know that? Yes.
Of course.
He doesn't even get released for a while.
Oh, really? I thought he was out or something. People seem
No.
to be implying that he was.
Season 3 isn't even out. It doesn't get released till the 15th, and the first character is Sakura.
Ooh, and if you need me,
Okay.
just call.
Like here.
I mean, he might be bad. That's entirely possible.
It appears this time the surveillance device
don't
is
care.
a cherry tree.
At least they're
just wanna
utilizing
play
the natural
Sakura.
environment, yeah?
I guess his name is
Let me
Clive.
guess. More Legion interference.
Exactly. You know what to do.
Oh yeah, this lady throws traps. That's great.
TFP loves traps. His favorite Catherine character is Rin. Right, TFP?
I mean, I don't know, because I haven't played the new Catherine yet, so yeah. Ow.
Now hold still.
I'm really hyped for new Catherine. I hope they have more levels of what's that shit called?
Not ghouls and ghosts, but the thing that was basically just ghouls
Rapunzel.
and ghosts. Yeah.
If I whack this turret with my wrench, does it fix it? Oh no, this isn't Oh, stop! Mimic! I see you, motherfucker. How did people get taken over by these things? All you have to use is use a wrench to whack them.
They didn't have a wrench.
Perfect. I have
That's
everything.
impossible. I found like
Give me a
30
moment to
wrenches
look this
already.
over. Oh, and I'll
didn't
send
have
you
a
the
wrench.
location of the next access point.
Yeah, I think you're right about all the Street Fighter stuff. I don't know, people were
Well, I'll see if she's busy.
being bad or
Not too busy,
something,
Friday. Not for me.
I'll
so I assumed
let
they
her
knew.
know.
Maybe they were saying they hope he's bad. I can see people saying that. Why is Wonka the character you're interested in playing in the third season?
It appears as though you
I mean, yeah,
have
if I get back
forgotten
into
my
that game, I
deal.
want to see what they do with Blanca, because I think Blanca's my
I have
favorite
always been direct with you.
character in
I
2
joined
and
Mayhem
4.
only so I
What
might
about,
avoid the
G?
cause of the plague ravaging my homeland. And it
Suffer
appears
like
since I have
G
got numerous
did.
missions for your
Aren't you hyped for
causes.
G?
But you have not held up your end of the
And
bargain.
for who?
Is that right?
G,
It is. And I would appreciate if
You
you
know,
did not act so coy
that
about
famous
it.
Street Fighter character G.
Well then, Rama, I apologize.
Even TFP
if
knows
I
who
seem
G is.
coy, but I've been
Did
doing
you watch the
my
trailer?
best. It's not as though Legion publishes its information on some
Not here, TFP.
blog.
Suffer like G did.
He's the Abe Lincoln looking motherfucker. Gee.
I'm still not ringing any bells.
It is a good thing that we are not
Did
reliant on
you watch the?
internet for
Oh
our
fuck! I
information.
killed myself. Did you watch the
I need you to do this.
season 3 trailer?
The one who signs your checks.
I don't remember
Yes,
that.
yes, you are.
He's the guy that looks like Abe Lincoln. He's wearing a huge top hat,
We are not.
and he points at the screen, and everybody goes, "What the fuck?"
I'm not gonna lie. You and Persephone? That
Well,
was sort
anyway,
of
looking forward to Blanca.
I am making a reminder that you are an eavesdropper.
Sakura's the
Friday,
only
what am I
reason I've
looking
been actually learning how to
It's a
play Street
spicy
Fighter 5
stir-fried
lately.
rice cake. Quite delish and very popular in Korea.
And
Got
you
my
want
girl
me to
back,
stick
and she
my
looks
fingers
awesome,
in there
too.
To find your device?
Yes?
Did you hear they're gonna add Sawada in TFP?
They're not going to add Sawada in.
That was.
No, but you would totally play if they did.
Where's our D-Dark and our Q?
I mean, I would not totally play if they did, because I would still be playing Street Fighter 5, but...
What if it was just, like, the game is still 3D, but they added in his sprite? Just the sprite.
I'd be alright with that.
And the only move he has is the one where he dashes forward with his arms raised. That's from the Saturn version, right?
I believe so.
Yep, he's definitely in the Saturn version, because that's the one I play.
Well, the arcade version, he has like the move where he like cuts himself with the sword.
I think that's in the Saturn as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never played the Saturn version, so yeah. I've never played any version. I guess I can play them now on Fightcade, since they added them to Fightcade.
Really?
They added like 300 games to Fightcade too.
That's great.
Oof, I could feel the tension all the way over here.
Your boss is an infuriating woman, Friday.
You mean our boss?
This game is cool. The way they structured everything and like how you can kind of like explore everything at your own pace.
So, what has all my errand running yielded, Friday? Anything useful?
Oh shit.
Oh yes.
Is that what that does?
Babylon is in town, which we knew, but he's brought a bunch of his
What game are you
lieutenants
talking
along
about?
with him.
Prey.
Hammersmith, August Gaunt, Steel Toe.
That's why I complained about not having any Native American
That's still a
magic.
bit of a mystery, I'm afraid.
And that talks about hitting everything with a wrench. Yeah, I remember now, I just forgot.
I don't remember if this game did all that well, did it? Did it?
It didn't sell very well, but it is very good.
It's hard.
I'm so powerful.
This is like the most survival horror, not survival horror game I've played in a while.
I mean, it's Bioshock in space.
Well, Bioshock is very good, except this seems like it's better than Bioshock, so I'm not too crazy about Bioshock.
Bioshock in Space, also known as System Shock.
You're not wrong. Oops.
Except the weapons don't break apart like they're made out of paper, like they do in System Shock.
And if you need me, just call.
Ooh. Goo gone. Oh, I'm out of goo.
That's you hate to see that.
This ain't Unreal Tournament. Why are you using a goo gun?
Cause you gotta,
what am I looking for?
you gotta goo up the mimics
Persephone put in
before
these
you kill
coordinates,
them.
not I. Just send me whatever's
Okay.
there, and I'll see what I can find.
That's how the game works.
I defer to you as the expert on gooing people up.
You've gooed a lot of people up in your time?
Nope.
You're picking up Legion, right?
You know me so well.
No, it's Legion who I know. You brought this upon yourself.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've seen the hashtag sick flip at all yet.
Babylon's bathroom schedule. The name of his child.
You haven't seen what?
No, it's...
The hashtag sick flip.
I received word
Agents
that
Mayhem,
Babylon had
or-
moved samples of the plague here to Seoul. I wanted to surprise you with it, but
Cars seem to be staying squarely on the road.
Yeah.
I may be a thief, Rama, but I always hold up my end of the deal.
I see.
So, are we good, Rama?
Oh.
Two-week notice.
No,
Radiation.
Persephone. We are good.
Excellent.
Not good.
See you back at base.
That dude is just really looking into that, the side of that thing.
Video games really want you to hack a lot these days.
Yeah.
Hacking's cool. Who doesn't want to hack in real life?
Be careful programming dreamlike settings into a simulation for public
Recycler
use.
charger.
What you think dreams are like, they make others think you're seriously messed up. Hey! Oh man, you won't believe this. Relic knew a guy who knew a guy, and he hooked me up with some of the hottest VR enhancements. The rec room has all kinds of new shit. So, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna do this, and then we're going to, play a different video game.
Tired of it already.
Hey.
Oh, excuse me, fuck.
What else is on the plate for today?
Oh, you know, stuff.
A bunch of bullshit.
Pretty much.
Nah, I'm gonna assume that none of us is ever gonna play Bugsy.
You're the one that seemed interested in it.
Yes, I want other people to suffer, not me.
But you played Knack 2.
Knack 2 is mediocre at worst.
I feel
Now,
like
Knack.
I feel like mediocre at worst is a good way to describe this game. Because I'm legitimately enjoying this so far, but it just isn't reinventing any amount of wheels or...
Yeah. Agents of Mayhem, the Knack 2 of open world.
Basically.
And then they make an open world game.
Knack 3 open world.
Knack 3 open world. Knack your way through the world.
Knack's at 4 stars, now the cops are after him with tanks. Remember when everyone was chasing Grand Theft Auto?
Oh yeah.
And every video game was doing the Grand Theft Auto, even a dog's life?
Remember when I have a dog's life?
Oh, fuck me.
Don't die.
I'm trying. I made something to shoot foam bolts.
Cool.
That's cool. This is a neat crafting system. You take all the shit in the world and you turn it into stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I need bullets.
I think this VR training thing looks better than the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's got a neat look. Anyway, that's Agents of Mayhem.
So you could play Quake in or something.
Yeah. It's okay, I guess.
Would not recommend, but would not hurt.
Yeah.
There is a wonderful poetry to the
It's for $0.
colors used in this painting.
For $0, I would highly recommend this game because there are so many worse things that you can do for $0. And it's got this sick painting.
Painting does have a skull if we're talking about the same painting.
We are.
One of my favorite pieces, done by the Welsh artist James Taylor. So
James Taylor, he's seen fire and he's seen rain. He's seen sunny days that he thought would never end.
That sword was a gift from an old rival of mine. Of course, he did not know he gifted it to me until I ran into his heart. Such a pleasant memory. There is something to be said for classic sculpture. So stoic, so cold. It's so eternal. Relic certainly knows what suits my tastes.
More boobs. Is there anything fun going on in here? Besides these two dudes just chilling. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's Agents of Mayhem. It's totally fine. We're gonna play this thing that came out this year and like completely fell off the radar.
Is it like a bad game?
I don't know. I think people liked it.
The few people that played it?
Yep. I liked the first one.
Oh yeah, this game. Yeah, Gravity Rush 1 was like wasn't good enough to keep my interest, and everything I hear about Gravity Rush 2 is that it's basically just better Gravity Rush 1, so
I thought Gravity Rush 2 came out like years ago.
No, dude. This was a this year video game.
I like Gravity Rush. Gravity Rush is a cool game.
yeah, someone on the Giant Bomb list said this is pretty high on theirs.
I should pick up this game. I really like the first one.
It is currently on sale on PSN for $20, so... I'm controlling this.
I guess my only problem with Gravity Rush 1 is that it's very... I'm playing the first one on the PS4, and the aesthetics are very clearly very Vita.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, my problems were more gameplay oriented. Like, I
No,
just
I
don't like the combat.
My problem was it was an early Vita game, so it was like, yo, let's use these touch screens.
I think the problem with
There was also that, yes.
the combat is that it's very Vita. It feels like very compromised because of the platform, maybe? I don't know.
This is cool.
I played
I mean, it's the PS3 game that got moved to Vita, that got moved to PS4, so... Those sure are some... What are those? Clouds, I guess.
Yep.
But like...
Oh, God.
From what I played of the demo of this game, like, it seems like it plays way better than... Oh, shit.
What is this, Resident Evil 7?
What's wrong with that?
Many things.
Some of the DLC stuff in Gravity Rush 2 is like super difficult too. Another Luke.
Minor 99er.
We held hands and then we had sex. Hooray.
I mean, I wish it was that easy. Did you play the first one, TFB?
I did.
What'd you think about it?
It's probably my fourth favorite Vita game.
What's your number 3?
Luminez Electronic Symphony. Hello.
Hey.
I was gonna say, is this Gravity Rush 2?
This is Gravity Rush 2.
Because the environment looks like that, but also this looks way cooler than the first game already.
Well, yeah, because this game was made for the PS4.
Well, not better, just cooler. You're like a weird, steampunk, freaky miner or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the miner part's the best part.
It seems pretty. It reminds me of the opening of Zone of the Enders 2.
You can actually pilot a Zone of the Enders robot in this game.
Oh, cool.
That was a fabricated lie.
Why would you do that? I mean, it seemed like it would be a lie, but I believed it and I liked it for a minute there. It also vaguely reminds me of Lost.
We don't need Zone Vendors anymore. You can have it, Sony.
I mean, it's hard to turn into a pachinko machine.
Oh, I think they can handle it. I think they can turn anything to a
I was about to say, like, if you can turn Castlevania into a pachinko machine with erotic violence.
Was Castlevania the one with erotic violence?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I thought it was Silent Hill for some reason.
Nope.
I mean, Silent Hill also has
To be fair, Silent Hill Classic has a lot of that.
But also...
those are like rocks? I thought they were eggs or something.
Yeah, I don't know. But also, I mean, there was a Silent Hill pachinko machine.
I mean, I know, and I thought that was the one that had erotic violence.
I mean, it probably did just by default. Well, actually, considering it's Konami and they fuck everything up, it probably didn't.
I'm running.
That guy looks terrible.
He does. Whoop! There was a hole there that I needed to jump.
Did you?
I managed to, like, Donkey Kong Country jump off of nothing.
Nice. Roll off the edge and get a free jump.
Yeah. Oh, hello. This is going well. Also, you missed my official review of the first whatever long I played of Agents of Mayhem.
Oh, how was that?
Better than I was expecting. Worse than
than you hoped?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Entirely worth the $0.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it free?
I got it for free at like a GameStop.
Oh,
because they were doing a buy two get one free.
Those are always fun. Because you don't feel guilty about you getting garbage with that free game.
And like Agents of Mayhem isn't garbage. Like I was actually enjoying myself.
Mediocre.
I just mean in general, in terms of like, sure, I'll pick up an Oni-Chanbara game.
Hey, Onichambara game is amazing.
The person on the motorcycle thing looks cool at least.
Yeah.
She's got a nice hat and a nice weird face tattoo.
Face tattoos are always great.
Why were you guys wearing the suits if you could run around in that place fine, like, half naked?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, would you rather be naked or
with a sick suit?
With a sick suit.
I mean, I'd rather have the sick suit, but you had to move so slow in the sick suit.
Would you rather wear a sick suit or be naked?
I mean, the suit, but not if it makes me go slow.
Well, there you go. The suit makes you go slow, so be naked.
Bye. Bye. Oh wait, I was docking, so hi!
I like the look of this game.
Ducks! Gravity ducks. Chapter 1. Trophy thing, go away. I need to read the dialogue. There we go.
The NPC lady herding ducks looks cool.
Are you Masai person with a big thing on your head? Crap in the mining boat.
Certain? No.
Keep talking about mining boats, but like it's just like, oh, he's over at the mining boat. Where's the mining boat?
You know.
Is this a mining boat?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
Oh, apparently it was in fact a mining boat.
You're welcome.
Go up. Windmill boat. That's a great question. Where is this? Oh. Windmill boat appears to be this way. Can I make this jump? Whoa! Answer. Oh, geez. Kinda? I kinda made that jump. I was probably not supposed to make that jump, but I did it anyway.
That's fine.
I'm running. Oh. I already know where Misai is. I don't need anyone else.
Well, clearly you do. I want to start work on the second.
Great question.
Do they still speak like their weird French?
Yes.
Oh. Good.
Oh no, the girl who's looking after the animals is sad. Where'd she go?
Wouldn't you be sad if you have to look over animals?
Probably. Oh, wait. Hey, lady. Harsh. Ooh, okay. That was dangerous. Oi, small child.
Man, this game looks so pretty.
It does.
I wish it was apparently better.
Is it bad?
I heard a lot of people kind of crapping on it when it came out.
I feel like I didn't hear anything about it. Like, I heard it come out, and then it was like, oh, Gravity Rush 2 is out.
I distinctly remember people, like, being disappointed in it for some reason, and then hearing nothing about it afterwards.
No, well, to be fair, people are stupid.
It's true.
I almost don't take any, like, public reviews or any people's opinions anymore. I'll just like you guys. Because we generally have the same taste. Generally.
You say that now, and then once we start doing this Game of the Year thing...
What?
I think the Game of the Year thing is going to go fine, honestly.
Yeah, we generally had the same games on our list.
Like, the worst fight is going to be best song, and I don't think we're going to fight that much.
Yeah, because there's one right answer.
Yeah.
You know the one.
Yeah, I do. It's going to go great.
Yeah.
Jump Up Superstar?
I don't think that's even on... Is that even on the list?
I'm not sure. I think it is.
Yeah, it probably is.
I want to say we added it. You know, for completion's sake. So
I'll be sure to add something from Bubsy.
We added it so we can take it off when the discussion starts. A lot of things are honestly on there just so they can be removed immediately.
Hold on, I need to check. Okay, no, yeah, okay, we did add Jump Up Superstar to that list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I liked Neo's soundtrack more, but I remember like none of the music from that game.
That game has music?
Right?
I like the death thing.
It's nice, but I didn't remember it until you played it. And considering how many times I've died in that game, that's shocking. Granted, I also don't remember, like, Dark Souls has like a death gong. I don't know if it has music for, you know, the death screen.
No, it doesn't.
The train boss from Cuphead, but I'm not sure that hangs with the other Cuphead nominees.
The train boss is on there on the best song, or
No, I think he was bringing it up as
I like it.
Oh.
My favorite Cuphead song is probably Botanical. No, not that one. The one where you fight the bird. That one.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember the name of that one.
But I love that song.
It's pretty good. My favorite is still Devil Phase 2.
Man, every time during the Giant Bomb Game Awards where the lyrics kick in on a Persona song and Abby's like, no, I'm like, what is wrong with you, Abby? Stop.
To be fair, she's also the same person who said Nier had generic JRPG music.
What?
But everything that was Japanese, yeah.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this woman?
Like, she said she liked the Persona music until the lyrics kicked in, and then she just gets this look on her face.
I like Abby. She defended us.
Oh no, like, I like Abby. Because the thing is, like, she says that and then admits that's her personal taste. And then, like, she's not willing to just, like, shit on something relentlessly like some people.
Like us?
Like Brad.
What was Brad shitting on?
Well, it wasn't so much that this year as just, like, being weird and argumentative during the... Well, to be fair, everybody fucked up during the Best World category.
Yeah, I'm glad I turned that one off.
Yeah, like, that one got bad.
What did they vote for?
Well, because Jeff assumed that Best World meant, like, Best World. Everyone else assumed that it meant, like... I'm trying to remember how Brad put it, but he wanted, like, the best world that it is mechanically fun to run around in. Like,
they were only considering gameplay, not story for some reason, and even then they, like, dialed it down even deeper, and I was like, okay, no, whatever.
Like, they kicked Nier and Pyre out of Best World immediately because you didn't have, like, run around climb stuff control like it was Breath of the Wild, basically.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Because
it should
you had
absolutely
Best
be
World
Pyre
category, and you kicked out Nier and Pyre first.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Best World,
Pyre is all world.
Like, Best World, I think, like, which one of these worlds would I like to go and visit?
Yeah, like, which would you like to visit? Which would you like to know more about? Which would you like, which world is the most intriguing and interesting and cool?
Yeah, Best World meaning, like, oh, which one did I like running around more? That's almost, like, unfair because Nier isn't designed
More
to be, like...
a best setting then, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That if they're going by that, then that's kind of other games because those games aren't designed for you to run around and climb and shit.
Yeah, like Brad's argument was that nothing story related should count for Best World.
What?
Like lore, he said lore doesn't count in Best World.
But
yeah,
me wanting to go to a world that has everything to do with how interesting.
Yeah, the argument they had was basically that it was about mechanics, not whether or not the world was interesting.
That's stupid.
And they went back around on this like 4 or 5 times, and Jeff repeatedly tried to get the category cut completely, because everyone had a different idea of what it should be.
What did they end up voting for?
Breath of the Wild won, and I forget what the other two were. I think it was Breath of the Wild something and Observer.
I think it was Origins.
Was it? I thought Breath of the Wild won.
Well, no, Breath of the Wild won, but I thought Origins was like second.
Okay, because I couldn't remember Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
I couldn't remember the second, but that sounds right. Because Alex said originally he made that category to give Origins an award.
But you can go there, just go to Egypt. And run around.
Don't go to Egypt.
You know, we're streaming this.
It's a bad place.
Oh, that's fine.
It's really not.
I don't know anything about what's happening in Egypt.
Yep. Churches are getting shot up with machine guns, like, weekly.
Hey, if you're an atheist, then that's great.
Not really, because that's
really.
They also don't like that.
Best World, Breath of the Wild, runners-up Assassin's Creed Origins, and Observer.
Observer.
That's like the survival horror game from...
You play as Rutger Hauer.
That's the one. That's the one made by. That's the one made by the.
Nope. Stop.
The
I think it's made by the people who made Soma. I could be wrong, but I think that's...
Yeah, Soma and the other one.
I don't think so.
Isn't it?
When it was.
It plays like exactly the same.
It's basically the same kind of game as Soma. I could be wrong in that.
It's made by the Layers of Fear people.
Oh, okay. Never mind. They're way less interesting. I thought it was made by the same people who made Soma. Yeah.
Yeah. Layers of Fear is awful.
That said, Observer seems like a better game, but also doesn't seem fantastic. But it does have Rutger Hauer, so there's that. And it is like a crazy, like, you play as a, like, cyberpunk detective who has to go jack into people's, like, memories. But it does an interesting thing with the memories because everyone, like, the memories are wildly different styles because of how that person sees the world, so that's interesting.
Well, at least I voted for Breath of the Wild and not something dumb like Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Origins is apparently at least alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, but lore-wise, I'm not interested in any
Well,
of
to
them.
be fair, the lore of Assassin's Creed is ridiculous and stupid now.
Oh,
well,
man.
it always kind of has been, but...
I want to take some time to talk about how great Assassin's Creed Origins ends.
Save it for the discussion.
Okay.
Nah, well, we need to air something now.
Okay, fine. Go for it, TFA.
They tell you who the Father of Understanding is, and it's so dumb
Father of
and great.
Understanding?
Yeah,
What the fuck is the Father of Understanding?
It's so you know how like the Assassin's Creed is about, you know, you serve in the darkness to, or you work in the darkness to serve the light, and then the Templar one is something about may the Father of Understanding guide us.
I've never heard that before, but sure. All right, who's the Father of Understanding?
Julius Caesar.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Julius Caesar he's a cool guy.
I mean, he's cool, but like, Father of Understanding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he was very understanding during his rule, was he?
No, that's why it's funny.
Also, it didn't have that much of a rule.
Whoops.
Which Greek emperor was it that, he was the one that, like, Greece was, like, pretty fucked up, and then he, like, came back and he, like, fixed all the roads and aqueducts and shit? Who was that?
I don't know, I always get... My problem is that with Greece and Rome,
Yeah, for one thing, I don't think there's Greek emperors, but...
I thought there were emperors. Or kings or whatever. Someone that to run shit. Was it Caligula? No, it wasn't Caligula.
No, he was Rome, I think. Yeah, definitely. Nero, Caligula, all of them were Rome.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, I wouldn't be the person to know, and I gotta bail out for dinner, so see you guys in a few.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
That said, Nero and Caligula get bad raps.
I mean, one of them just was way into playing the fiddle.
Yeah, fiddles are rad.
Yeah, you wouldn't play the fiddle while your city's burning? I would totally play the fiddle while my city is burning.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? Like, you're not gonna put out the fire yourself. You have people for that.
Oh my god, these foam boats are actually made out of foam.
Foam what?
Foam boats. I'm playing Prey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't think they were actually made out of foam.
By the way, how's the world of Prey?
It's just kind of like...
Does TFP have like some kind of weird, crazy alternate history thing going on?
Yes.
I don't know, I just started. I'm just kind of running around looking for stuff.
If you're in like the main area, like where like your office is, look like it's like somewhere across from it. It's a great explanation of like the alternate history that they have going on about like in the middle of John F. Kennedy's second term. And it's like, what? Whee! Gravity Rush.
Prey takes place in the world where Lee Harvey Oswald successfully stopped the CIA.
What's up?
How does the gravity stuff control?
I mean, it seems better than the first game, because...
Yeah, because it's not the Vita?
Because it's not the Vita.
It's probably not all that much different.
It's really not. It's just...
I mean, Gravity Rush, like, in concept, is very
it's very simple. It's basically... You have
but I assume, like, it's better because of... Well, the frame rate is probably more consistent and...
Yeah.
Oh, fucking fireman. Should've just whacked him with
Is that like a man made of fire, or like an actual fireman?
It's a mimic made out of fire.
Ouch.
It's not really mimicking anything.
It's mimicking fire.
Whee! Can I just, like, jump off and... I'm mining. I'm mining with my feet.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Pretty well. Especially compared to that dude who is still on his first thing. What if I just do this? Ah! Mine. Suck it.
What if he did?
Stuff up there. Oops. Oh, okay. Hey, hi. Yeah. This is riveting. Riveting gameplay right here.
Mining is fun.
Oh, that's not an ore spot.
I like the idea of using your dumb magic powers to go just do a menial job.
Yeah, imagine if the game was just like you had like a part-time job.
If it just became Harvest Moon but with mining.
Yeah.
Gravity
yeah,
power.
like you have like these crazy gravity powers, but all you do is like just work at McDonald's or something.
Just an entire game where you've just got amazing Superman level powers, but you never actually have to do anything with them.
Yeah.
You just live a normal life, but also you've got crazy superpowers you would never have an excuse to use.
Yes.
I'd be alright with that.
That would make for an interesting comic.
It reminds me of that that one anime they made like years ago with the Super Sentai guy who's like crazy powerful, but all the villains are retired because they can't beat him, so he's just living in a normal town.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, that's what
guy
I'm
just,
about.
The guy just wore like a t-shirt and boxer shorts and a crazy Super Sentai helmet. And the villains were actually the protagonists because they were just trying to live their normal lives.
And he kept like messing with them.
Well, they just kept accidentally getting into misunderstandings with him and he'd beat their asses.
Oh no! That place where I was just at's being attacked by bugs.
They're not bugs, CFP, they're whatever the fuck they were called.
Scarabs.
Is that what they're called now?
I don't know, those look like bugs to me.
The things with like the little orb on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like...
A Nevi.
That's what it is. I'm in the Trauma Center. That's a good video game.
Sure is.
That is a good video game.
Well, I like Trauma Team more than Trauma Center, but...
Trauma Team is better.
Yeah, I mean, Trauma Team is the best one out of all of them.
Oh, it's probably Health is what that is. Oh, yeah, that, in
Trauma
fact...
Team has, like, weird luchador doctor, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Well, he's a superhero.
Yeah.
His catchphrase is rock solid.
Same thing. Luchadors are basically superheroes.
Did you see that post where the guy was like, I was abandoned by my parents and then horses raised me?
And then what?
Horses there's this Japanese luchador and he was talking about his backstory. And his backstory was that he was abandoned by his parents, so then horses started to raise him. But then the horses abandoned him, and then Lucha Libre took him in. And he said, but then horses abandoned me, and then wrestling took me in. And that was his backstory. It's a good backstory. Also, he kind of looked like Daigo. That's my recycler. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh no. I
How
killed
things
myself.
going?
I recycled myself.
Rough.
Why would you do that?
I didn't know holding it down would increase the throwing distance.
You took the recycling poster too seriously. There are limits to saving the environment.
Are there?
Yeah.
Of course, that's just what a quitter would say.
Also, that's the show I'm thinking of.
Quitter?
No. The thing I just posted in the Discord.
Do you know Discord? Oh, yes, I do.
I mean, probably. You probably have to sort of now. I'm not sure, but I've got a big clue.
Do you know what it's called?
Sunred. I just remember the Sunred part of the name. It reminds me of like an earlier One Punch Man or something. Because it has a similar thing of the hero being so strong that all the villains have just given up. Except in One Punch Man, they haven't given up because they don't know he's super strong yet.
Everybody's assumed that he's either like cheating or well, the thing is that everybody assumes that this other guy, King, is the one that's doing it all. But King has like no powers and he's like a coward. One Punch Man is cool. I really like it.
Serve likes the thing about punching. News at 11.
I think I prefer reading One Punch Man to watching it, just because, man, the dude drawing that manga is impressive.
I prefer the webcomic over the actual manga, actually.
Oh.
Because there's something like the crappy art style kind of suits it.
Oh, the manga still has. Well, the manga has parts with the crappy art style.
Well, the crappy
art style.
There's something very endearing that I find about the crappy art style, I guess.
Hmm.
Where this guy, he can't draw, but he's like, "Fucking, I'm gonna make my own comic anyway."
Yeah.
And then that other guy read it and was like, "Dude, can I just redraw all of this?" I still read them both because there's some slight differences between them. This other comic that he made, though, Mob Psycho 100, I don't really like it all that much.
Oh, I've heard of that one. I didn't realize it was the same guy.
Yeah, one. That's his alias.
Is he the guy who went to jail for tax evasion?
I don't know. Did he?
I don't know. There was
I
some.
mean, there's a lot of people who went to jail for tax evasion.
Wesley Snipes.
Yes. Wesley Snipes, artist for One Punch Man.
I think it's either One Punch Man or like Log Horizon or something like that. Where like
I don't know because I think I follow like.
Well, Log Horizon tax evasion auto completed, so I'm assuming it's that. Yes, Log Horizon author found guilty of tax evasion.
Great.
What are people like not paying their taxes?
I don't
get
know.
it.
Maybe it's a different thing when you have a lot of money.
But you have a lot of it. I can understand doing tax evasion if poor.
Well, because when you're that poor, well, at least, you know, here in America, when you're that poor, you usually get money for doing your taxes.
Shit. Okay. We're good.
But like if I have a lot of money, then just paying my taxes is like, okay, whatever, who cares, right? Like, do you really need that minuscule amount that you'll make in no time?
Yes.
Of course, Serve. That's how
that's how money works. You need all of them.
It's not. money isn't worth it unless you have all of it.
Yeah.
Capitalism is a zero-sum game. You have to win, because that means if you aren't winning, you're losing.
If you win first, you're last.
Exactly.
I never thought you'd be a big fan of the Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen the Ballad of Ricky Bobby?
No.
Isn't that the Will Ferrell thing where he's a racer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he's like a NASCAR driver or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like legitimate.
It came out after I stopped watching Will Ferrell movies. Which was basically after Anchorman.
Well, I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan, but I like that one.
I like the Lego movie.
Does it have Will Ferrell in it?
It does. He's the bad guy.
I like Will Ferrell. He doesn't make good stuff all the time, but... But yeah, One Punch Man, I highly recommend it, even if you're like not a big fan of anime. Because it's actually not that anime.
Guess what? I'm not a fan of anime.
Yeah, but One Punch Man is not very anime in and of itself.
Oops. Oh, okay, gotta land.
If you like things making fun about superheroes, then you probably like it.
I do like making fun of superheroes.
Making fun of superheroes is a lot of fun. I'm glad that now you're in a position where you have to do that a lot.
Yeah.
TFP becomes a resident second expert about comic books.
I mean, honestly, considering he has a job directly dealing with them... Well, indirectly, I guess, but...
He's in a position where he can work on... How's that game coming along?
I mean, it's still bad. Don't play it, but you know.
Wow, you're not afraid of saying that like in public?
I'm not saying what it is, but I'm saying don't play it. Non-specific comic book things, don't play them.
Any game with my name on it,
well,
don't play it.
You know, that's actually not a big problem because my name's not in that game. So...
It's not? They don't put the testers on the thing?
No, they do. You just have to be working on the same thing for more than 2 weeks, except they haven't updated the credits in multiple years for the testers, so
yeah.
Chances are.
Because why would they waste time doing that?
At least you're getting paid.
Not enough.
I mean, what would be enough for what you have to put up with? Come up with a figure.
Like, at least $12 an hour.
Yeah. That seems reasonable.
Wait, are you getting paid minimum wage?
No.
I get paid $12 an hour.
I get paid $9.50. I'm sure. Oh my god.
So you get the not so shitty, but still kind of shitty pay.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to go to the trauma center, lady. Those guys used fucking devil signs when they used their speed up magic. Is Trauma Center in the Shin Megami Tensei universe?
No.
Then how come they use like pentagrams whenever they use their doctor magic?
I mean, because they've all made deals with Satan for their doctor magic. It seems like the reasonable answer. Because they never explain how they got the doctor magic, do they? Did any of the trauma games ever go into the lore of why they have magic powers?
I don't
know if it's like doctor magic or if it's like no, I think it is doctor magic because I know like Naomi has like her like special one or something.
Well, she like talks to dead people or something, doesn't she?
Yeah, she calls dead people on the cell phone.
No, they call her whenever she's by somebody died or something.
That's a pretty rad power.
Yeah. That's why when the little girl gets blown up, she's like, "Please stop ringing," because the girl was dying and stuff.
Oh no!
Spoilers for Trauma Team.
Have I messed this up? No. Okay.
Oh.
I thought I mucked it up.
You thought you broke the game?
I thought I broke the game. I thought I did my job while not doing my job.
What was the name of the big virus? Was it Rosalia? Or something?
Rosalia in Trauma Team, yes.
Yeah, it's like guilt or something.
Yes, it's guilt, Rosalia.
Stigma, and I think Neo Guilt.
Something.
Yeah.
That sounds right. That's it.
I think Derek Styles makes like a...
You kind of trailed off there.
Oh, I think Derek Styles shows up in Trauma Team. It's like a cameo.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. When you're about to operate on... Did you finish Trauma Team?
Yeah.
When you're about to operate on Naomi, the guy that inmate 2, whatever the fucking number, when you're about to operate on her with surgery dude,
yeah,
he the guy that he's talking to is Derek Styles.
Huh.
By the way, Derek Styles is a super cool name.
I like that when you're playing the bit and like you call little one on the phone, it just shows up a me. Or like
yeah.
He's got a me.
Yeah. That game also has a really good soundtrack.
Yeah, it does.
Do you remember the part where you're playing as Yukiko and you have to do her surgery bit on her dad, but her dad's muscles are so ripply they have to use a katana?
Yes, I do.
It's like the best part of the game.
Man, that game is ridiculous.
That game is so good.
His muscles are too deep. The scalpel isn't doing anything. Oh, okay. And then, like, it's not even like, oh, let's use the katana. No, the servant just comes running in with a katana and just slices him open.
It's like, here you go. Do your...
I got this.
Do your endoscopy, lady.
That's probably the worst part of the game.
Yeah. Then the endoscopy is not very fun, but, you know.
The grossest one.
Some parts of medicine aren't fun.
The grossest one is first response, where you have to like fucking cut people's throat and like shove a tube down their throat.
Yeah.
Or like move bones into place.
Oh, make me mad! You're here. I can finally play God Eater.
Oh,
on camera.
right. Also, that's the first response is when you play as Dr. Brown Chie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. That makes it the best part.
Dr. Brown Chie.
That's who she is.
I mean, yes, I agree. Character. Her introduction has her topless.
Yeah, it does.
Healing Touch is a mystical power that is believed to have originated from the Greek god of medicine, Asclepius.
It's the dude with the staff.
And all users of the skill are believed to descend from him.
Oh, so everybody's related? Weird.
Well, he probably had like a whole bunch of children, so...
Well, yeah, because, ancient gods. They got around. Except, weirdly, for, like, the Abrahamic god, who only ever had the one kid with a lady who didn't even remember it the next morning. Like, I'm just saying, compared to Zeus, it's not a great track record.
Apparently, 2 of the doctors have artificial healing touches, so it's something that you can just...
You can mass produce the healing touch.
I think Dr. Troy Baker has a fake one.
How do you get a fake magic touch?
I don't know. I did not play enough New Blood to tell you the answer. By the way, this game is hella anime. You were not kidding about that.
Dude, everything about God Eater... Like, the second game is so goddamn anime. It's nuts.
I tried playing God Eater, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this.
The first one is less extreme in that regard. Like, the second one went full, and, like, the second one is, like, Bleach levels of anime.
Which one would you recommend, the first one or the second one?
So, the remake of the first one actually has all the stuff the second one had in it. Like, all the new weapon types and everything. And actually kind of has, like, more systems that are kind of better.
I don't know if you can tell what I was going for when I was making my character.
I'm gonna take a... You know, I haven't even seen the character yet. I'm gonna go ahead and make an assumption about what that character looks like.
I don't know what
you could
like
be
Is there gonna be blue hair of a sort?
There might
be.
Blue hair, and it's gonna have the hat. Yeah, hey, look,
there.
it's Nato.
That's not a terrible outfit. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
The pants kind of ruin it.
Yeah, there are better pants. You can find better pants later.
And that giant bracelet.
Well, the giant bracelet is gonna stay.
The movement in this game feels really weird. Like I thought it was gonna feel like as heavy, like how Monster Hunter feels.
Oh no, it's super light on your feet.
No, but this game feels like, I almost didn't like it.
Oops. Oh boy.
Hey, I'm back. TFP, your Naoto looks Naoto as hell.
Yeah, well, you know.
Can't wait for Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
Game's gonna be
so all the hard missions are optional.
Oh. Well,
I think you just need to talk to somebody to get a mission going, or to get the story to open up. Also, man, you haven't even gotten the most anime characters on your team yet.
I don't know, look at this cat girl.
No, I know, but she's not even the most anime.
But make me mad.
It gets so much. I've seen her. I had to look at her a lot. Also, her abilities are terrible. So, like, she gets an ability later in the game that just makes it so that any large monster on the map comes to her to attack her. That's the least useful ability.
Her ability basically starts a train. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Is she like the tankiest character in the game?
No, she's actually super vulnerable. She uses the big dumb hammer, which leaves her open to attack all the time.
Yeah, your crew is pretty anime.
Whoa, that was cool. I don't know what that was, but
I will say this game does do one thing right, which is there's one really annoying character who totally eats it halfway through the story and stays dead. The only problem is that everyone else on the team acts like it's a tragedy, but I was just psyched.
oh wait.
I never did really try out the new weapons they give you in this one, though. The spear and all the other stuff.
Oh, I have a jetpack.
Yeah. I want to say the spear, the hammer, and there's one other new one, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, look, there's like a scythe or something. Because of course there's a scythe.
What about the knuckles?
This fucking game.
Scythe's cool. What about the knuckles?
I don't think there are knuckles in this game. So. If you want that, you've got to play Token.
I do have.
Isn't that the one TSP loves?
No, that was Freedom Wars, which I think is the one that you're trying to make a joke about. I've also never played Tokiden, but I bought Tokiden Kiwami today.
Oh,
mostly
Tokiden Kiwami's alright. I prefer 2 to the second Tokiden is way better than the first one.
So it was kind of a oopsie on my part because I saw that you would put something from Tokiden in the best moment thing, and I was like, oh, I need to know what this is probably. And so I was at the store and like, oh, Tokiden's like $20. Or like $15 actually, because of discounts. I was
Mhm.
like, oh, let's do this. And it's the wrong Tokuden game. I was like, well...
Yeah. Well, Tokuden 2 did an interesting thing where they actually made it like open world. So it's like a Monster Hunter clone with an actual open world. And it's like, that's kind of fun and interesting, and they do some okay stuff with it. It's not a great game. I think I prefer it to God Eater in some ways. Like, they're both Monster Hunter clones, but I think I prefer Tokuden's Monster Hunter clone more. Especially because they actually did something interesting with the second game instead of more of the first. This game is very much more of the first. There's some cool changes, but Tokuden 2 made a lot more drastic changes. Also, one of the reasons I like Tokuden is just that it's, like, super not stingy with upgrade materials. Like, you are drowning in every upgrade material you need. You basically never have to go grind for stuff. It's a lot of fun.
I guess we're gonna go to the director's office so that What's-His-Face can talk to the anime lady.
Oh, the super creepy guy.
Yeah.
Go talk to the anime lady.
He's gonna go full Dojin on you. This game is weird.
Yep.
An anime game is weird.
Like, the first game wasn't as weird as this one is. This one gets weird. Although I do like Wheelchair Lady. She's fun.
Yeah. Bye.
No, I need to go make something to eat. It's late.
What are you
Back
gonna
in a
eat?
bit. Probably chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes.
Good.
It's not exactly a wholesome dinner, but what I got.
Blood has been assigned a new mission. We do it. Oops. We monster hunting. See if we can find this other monster to stab. Oh, there it is. Hey, buddy. Whoop. Oh well. I did it. I beat the monsters.
Nothing says good fight like a post-battle
Quick and easy, as all missions should be. And now, we shall have a short break. Let's get to work.
SSS.
What?
I got a triple S ranking on that mission.
Scouting a new member for Blood, Rachel?
Precisely. In fact, I believe he arrived at Friar just today. I'm eager to see him in action.
Gilbert McLean. I know that name, but I can't remember from
Look at that Shinjiro-looking mother effer.
Recorded inquiry. Mr. McLean made quite a name for himself during his time at the Glasgow branch.
Of course. Fragging Gil, I should have known. He was indicted in the death of his senior officer, wasn't he? Rachel, is the Blood unit truly so desperate for new members? The God Arc soldiers are strong enough on their
Anime
own,
is happening.
surely.
How anime is it?
No, my sweet sister.
It's
They
super
will not be
anime.
nearly strong enough. The
In a bad way?
blood that the squad possesses is like a blade of will, honed to a
Yeah,
perfect edge. A
kinda.
new catalyst to forge a stronger alloy.
Is the game fun?
Remember, as
It's
long as
alright.
we are together, we
Probably
can
not after
overcome
playing
anything. We have come so far already. We
Going
can
to this.
face even this challenge to humanity.
Like, yeah,
and
like,
create a new
if you
dawn
ask
for
me
all
what my
humankind.
favorite Monster Hunter game is, the answer is Monster Hunter.
What the heck was that for?
Look at that guy.
What's going on here, soldier?
To be honest, things got kinda out of hand.
All I did was ask where he was transferring from, then he just hauled off and slugged me!
Are you the blood captain? I'm Gilbert McLean. You can call me Gil. As for the kid, well, he was out of line, so I socked him in the face.
Is that Travis Willingham?
Just throw me in the brig or
Probably.
whatever you do here. I'm out.
That guy's fuse is way too short. I mean, what the heck was that about? He just... Well, I probably should have been nicer about
Oh, for sure. You were being super nosy. But still, I always say that violence never solves anything.
I thought being casual would open him up a little more.
I will overlook this exchange for now, Romeo. But it is up to you to find Gilbert and fix this. I won't have animosity on the field.
What? No way. You saw him. He's crazy. Crazy!
That dude's voice is
You two, Make
gross.
sure you back him up. Understood?
What do you mean?
He is the most anime, like, I'm trying to fit all my lines in to match the lip flaps.
Oh.
And I'm back. How anime have things gotten?
They're matching the lip flaps.
I think Travis Willingham punched the annoying kid in the face.
Nice.
I don't know
Also, I
if
didn't realize it was Travis Willingham.
I don't know if it's Travis Willingham, but it sounds kind of like Travis Willingham.
It makes me feel better to assume it is.
It's actually Travis Willingham's brother, Travis Willingnot.
Oops, no, dang it.
Also, man, as much as the first game had a bunch of anime stereotypes for partners, your partners in this game are fucking stereotypes. Like, they are
Practically
cardboard
racist.
cutouts.
All these failed Tails characters.
Yep.
Oh, you're not even wrong.
Mm-mm. Someone was just rifling through rejected designs. Like, the character design I like most in this game is probably that lady right there behind the counter giving you quests.
Yeah.
Well, Wheelchair Girl is fine.
Ow. Stop it, I want to eat the thing.
Also, if you want to go to the dumb bullet editor at some point, you can make some really, really stupid stuff with that.
Great. I don't know how that works.
Bullet editor?
It's confusing, and I don't even know all of it. I just know that there are guides you can find online that tell you how to break the game tremendously with that. I tried not to mess with it too much, just because, well, I didn't really care.
You said bullet editor?
Yeah.
Like editing my bullets?
Yes. You change the way your gun shoots. It's like, do you want to shoot it like a machine gun? Do you want to shoot it like a giant grenade launcher? That kind of thing.
Mm.
But you do it in a weirdly in-depth, step-by-step process. And if you mess around with it, you can totally make just ridiculously broken things. Like, I want to say I just made a bullet that sticks to something and then just repeatedly unloads shotgun blasts into them for like the next 10 seconds.
Wow,
that sounds pretty good.
Oh man,
it's okay.
Why is anime happening? Make me mad.
It will literally never stop happening in this game. You haven't even seen the idol yet.
No, I thought I had.
Okay, maybe you did.
Like, she showed up once.
Make me mad. Why is anime happening in the anime?
Also, to be fair, I really like this Emil guy.
Is he like the cool Emil from Nier?
No.
We're good, thanks. It's really not necessary.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Please go away.
It came from some other country.
like, oh man, but thou must in it.
They just want to be friends with you, TFP.
I don't want to be friends with him.
He's alright. Look, compared to the other assholes they give you,
I'm playing Geometry Wars. Just call me Brad.
I think you'd rather be called Ben.
Hey.
Also,
Brad is washed up.
Yeah, clearly. We all saw that match. I really like how those winter games ended.
Yep.
That was maybe the best last game.
What were they even playing there? I skipped ahead a bit and I was like, huh?
The last game was literally guess a number. So Jeff just picked a number in his head and then they had to guess it, and they couldn't.
What was the number?
Forever.
4 is hard.
They guessed every number but 4, some of them multiple times.
Okay, God Eater. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the God Arc parts or whatever. Like, what does this beloved skill do?
What's it do?
When incapacitated, opposite sex teammates enter burst.
What's wrong with that?
That's goofy.
My same-sex marriage, God Eater.
Look, the game can only be so progressive.
Fair enough. Eating gods is already
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're already
progressive.
eating gods.
What if I want to marry the gods?
Then I'm sure that there's a video game that exists.
There is a visual
for
novel
you.
for you.
Fact.
I think I've played it.
I'm sure there's more than one visual novel where that happens.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in Honey Pop, you fuck a god.
What?
What?
I thought that was like a weird match 3 game.
I mean, it can be
about
both.
dating women and
with
then
the
you
porn. Yeah, like
Yeah, well the match 3 part is you going on a date with them. The better you match 3, the better you do in the date.
video games are the worst.
I don't know. Some of them are.
And then if you manage to woo all the women, Aphrodite comes down and then she's like, "Yo, think you can handle me?" And then you do. Video games, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you get the uncensored version.
This is a fun looking turtle thing.
Right, TFP?
I
TFP played the uncensored version of Honey.
I played no version of Honey Pop.
Oh, good. Now I know what to get you for your birthday.
Oh, Christ.
He can stream it.
The big dumb cannon alligator thing is super dumb.
Is it good?
Oh wait, no, this is a different thing than I was thinking of. This is the weird crocodile thing with a turbine on his back.
Hey, you can be like that one character from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Catapult turtle.
Spoilers, shoot him in the turbine.
I don't know if I can like aim that specifically, or I don't know how to.
You can aim. I don't remember how, but there's totally manual aiming. I think you hold something while you're...
I think I found it. I think it is hold down this L1 button.
It's actually one of the things I like about God Eater is that you've always got a long range option.
I kind of don't like that. I like the idea of like you pick your weapon and then, or like picking the right weapon for the right thing. So if you're fighting like something that flies, you pick a ranged weapon or something.
See, I hate that. I want a pocket knife. I want to always have the option to deal with whatever I'm fighting.
It's pussy.
I don't want to pick a weapon and then find out that weapon is worthless in the fight because then I spend 30 minutes being worthless. That's stupid.
Well, I think you can always go to your chest and Monster Hunter and like swap it out for something else.
World is like the first game that lets you do that.
Is
Every
it?
other game you were just stuck.
Well, then you do research on your monster first.
No.
Okay, fine. Bitch. Fucking Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Just give him that.
I want something for every... That's why I like God Eater. Because I can be, hey, I have a cannon and also this giant sword.
With a mouth.
Yeah. The sword can bite you. And when it does, I get stronger. That's alright. Also, if you bite something that's alive, you get dumb super bullets for your gun.
Yep. Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, for a weird anime Monster Hunter clone, this game is alright.
Yeah.
It's just way too anime.
Look at all these pockets I got.
As far as Monster Hunter clones, I do prefer Token.
How many belts do you have?
I think maybe just the one, actually.
That's weird.
Yeah, just one belt. But like a billion cargo pants pockets. Whoa, Tello.
You okay?
Whack this mimic. Come on, bring it. He brought it.
So, that was the last of them? Huh? What's that?
Creature of darkness, I, Emil, with strength of arms and knightly valor, shall return you from whence you came!
This is going well for you.
Alright. Not a bad showing. Now, you face my true strength! Skill attack! Emil! Special!
Well, I like how we're just watching this happen.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Come on, let's take care of that thing.
Nay, come not near. Leave this beast to me. I shall show you the power of a knight gallant. Prepare yourself. Face death. You beast from
We don't have time for this. We'll handle it. Getting real tired of this kind of... Huh?
Hello.
Whatever.
I like the idea of my person stopping the other guy, not out of like, no, let him do his sick night thing, and just more like, no, just let him die.
drowning in despair. God-eaters bring the shining ray of hope to humanity. Justice will
I'm doing for I probably
We
let him
will
die.
have a better tomorrow. Justice will not lose. We will look towards the future. And thus I, Emil von Strasbourg, a true and honorable knight, shall never be defeated!
Even as dumb as this guy is, I still prefer him to the rest of your team. Like, things get slightly better when you get the cast from God Eater 1 available to be your teammates, but even half of them are terrible.
Would you look at that?
Also, some of them have really dumb outfits Well, okay, they had dumb outfits the first time too, but their outfits got worse.
Didn't you say that the hat lady doesn't have her hat anymore?
I want to say she has a different hat, and also, like... Hold on, let me see if I can just find a... Yeah, she's got a beret now instead of her hat.
Berets are cool.
Berets are okay, but they're no hat.
Well, what kind of hat was it?
It was like a big, like, checkered hat.
New clothing. I wish you could see the clothes before you buy them.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a preview. Well, actually, I think there might be a way to do that.
No, he just said he likes that it does that.
No, I said I would like a way to do that.
Oh.
I want to say there's a way.
I know you can do it when you're...
Well, before you wear it, yeah, but I want to say there was a way to look at them before you bought them. Because I want to say, like, I want to say I was doing that. Or maybe you can only preview it when you go to craft.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because you absolutely can do it when you go to craft.
Okay, I think that's what it is. Is you can preview when you craft, but not when you buy, which is a weird distinction. Also, when they say that they added like new clothing or whatever, usually they mean they added it to the crafting.
I just want pants. Like regular...
Good luck.
Regular pants.
Good fucking luck.
Aren't you playing a female?
Yeah.
Women don't wear pants, silly.
So, if I remember right, the distinction is that, like, ladies just get kind of terrible super anime outfits, guys just get really boring outfits. At least that's how I remember it being in game number 1.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is the worst outfit I've ever seen.
That's a... That is a bold claim.
But look at it, though.
Especially considering some of the outfits that were already available in this game.
But it's like you're wearing a bra on top of your shirt. Like...
Yeah.
Why?
Like you do.
No.
I don't know, ladies are weird. They probably do that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty weird. Is it supposed to be see-through?
I don't know.
Anyway, that's God Eater.
Yeah.
You're not gonna speedrun it?
It's hella anime. No.
I recommend the remake of the first game over the second game. The remake of the first game has a bunch of weird stuff in it that makes it pretty good.
Now we flip through the stack. Oh, please stop with the bells.
Also, the first game had way better outfits. It's weird that the second game doesn't just include the outfits from the first game by default.
We search for the thing that I kind of want to play next.
It sounded like you said he kind of wanted to play Knack.
No, as we search for the thing that I want to play next. I think it's this one. Yeah, there it is.
So yeah, that's the same character from the first game and then the second game in Discord, by the way.
I will look at it
Oh no, I drank booze.
Oh no.
My character's fucked up.
The character's wasted.
That character looks way cooler in the first game than in the second game.
The only difference is she got a worse hat and forgot how to button her shirt.
Do you think she's concerned about that?
No.
It's not about fashion, guys. It's about practicality in the field.
I want you to look at that picture again and think about what you said.
Fine, I will.
Alright, who's ready for some dumpster fires?
I mean, look, do you want to hear which one I prefer? No, they're the same. It's just the shirt's kind of different and she's wearing the worst hat.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the first one
shirt,
is the worst
the
hat.
black shirt is cooler than the white shirt.
The black shirt is cooler than the white shirt, and also the checkered hat is cooler than the other hat.
I prefer berets, personally speaking.
I don't.
But I also don't like wearing hats.
Berets are okay, but it's less cool than the other hat. It's more boring.
Oh my god, this loading screen tip is so good.
Oh shit, I just saw what you're playing.
I want you to read this loading screen tip as soon as it shows up.
I just did jump to live. I'm waiting now.
Oh, hey. This is a good video game.
Giant Bomb agrees.
Yep.
Did they actually like this game?
No.
When the
Writer's decisions can have lasting consequences. Choose carefully.
It won worst game and most disappointing game. Also, I really like the bit in the worst game discussion when Dan pointed out that they were arguing over whether Bubsy or Mass Effect was the worst game. And how at the beginning of the year that would have sounded crazy, but now... Although to be fair, Bubsy still should have won worst game.
How is Bubsy not the worst game?
Because they were still mad about Mass Effect. Like, the arguments they used to have this win really did go for most disappointing, not worst. Because Bubsy is like a hobbled-together fucking mess. That is barely a game. This, at least, while buggy as fuck and bad, is at
Still
least,
a game.
It is in the shape of a game.
That and it wasn't trying to capitalize. It wasn't trying to capitalize on the fact that the other game is notoriously poor. This was trying.
Yeah. Like, this game is like Frankenstein's monster in that it's a bunch of parts that they thought were going to work, but when they started moving in motion, it all just broke up and became a horrifying mess. Bubsy is like someone who tried to do that, but then couldn't even get it to come to life. Bubsy is like a failed Frankenstein's creature.
Can I, like... Oh, no, okay, can't do that. What am I doing?
It's weird to think that if we
Good question.
Good question.
Do you know how long it's been since I've tried to play this game?
Oh, also, I wanted to ask you, so Empire, you
Yeah.
named your stowaway Faye, right?
Yes.
Yep. You saw that thing I was talking about with Rob earlier?
Yes.
What did Rob name
Really
her?
funny. Rob also named her Faye. And so did I. All individually.
Why did you guys name her the worst thing?
Because Faye's a great name.
Nah, you guys picked the wrong name.
What did you name her?
I named her Bae.
That's terrible.
That's horrible, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't help myself.
Too bad there's not a best name for the stowaway category.
We can make it a category.
We could, but we already know what's gonna win.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bad video game.
It seems bad, yeah. But I'm still... There's a part of me that kind of wants to play it, TFP.
It's because you want to believe that it's...
No, it's not even that. It's just that I kind of like games with character creators where I can just run around and do dumb shit.
Does this game let you run around and do dumb shit?
No.
Playing the game is dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's okay. If you like Mass Effect and BioWare, it's fine. Nothing wrong with it.
There's a lot wrong with it.
There's a lot wrong with this video game, Serve.
I'm surprised Brad didn't like it.
But you're in the Mako again.
What's
I
wrong
like
with the
it.
Mako?
No, I like
Mako's
the
great.
I thought everybody hated the Mako.
No, the Mako's awesome.
Crazy people hate the Mako.
It's one of the best parts of Mass Effect 1, and they took it out. Like most of the best parts of Mass Effect 1, they took it out of subsequent games.
Yep.
Oh, you can crawl in little cubby holes.
Is that track?
Ascent is go.
Alright, I'm sure there's a really good explanation for this. Why are there tire tracks leading you from place to place?
I don't know. Also, wait,
On this
what?
unexplored world?
Why am I leaving? I thought I
Because
was getting out of the car.
Because TFP's already been there. Those are his tire tracks.
They were not. What? Why am I... The hell just happened?
It said hold triangle for Tempest. I don't know what that means.
Oh, this is a good video
Apparently it was
game.
leave.
Oh, okay.
I want you to load back onto the ship where the enemies came with you.
What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how broken is this game still?
Like a solid 8.
Okay.
Below the surface of the planet.
Oh, you tried to talk to that lady and then the game froze.
Yeah.
Does it ever unfreeze?
It does.
Okay.
It just takes way
A bit.
longer than it should.
And then that lady is still popping in.
Accomplished something far beyond us. I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team? I tried to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least.
This is super
I
cool.
work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I didn't know you were such a fan of Mass Effect, Surf.
Yeah.
The airlocks, the free space stuff, and
Oh yeah, no, that stuff's awesome.
right.
Lag would have made any data 2 million
Sad, I haven't played a game that lets
so
me.
I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well,
This is really
Oh, hey, they're talking about the Geth.
you're kidding.
Oh.
They're talking about the Geth, so I clapped.
Remember those guys?
The initiative obtained data
I remember them.
I feel like this will
If
be.
they were in this game, they were way more interesting enemies.
The Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor. FTL sensor.
Wow, I can imagine this being like barf-inducing.
Oh my god.
Survey Andromeda as a
Mm-hmm.
And now it's
These
exactly
words that they are saying don't make any sense.
We don't know why the Geth were interested
Words
in
that
surveying
kill.
beyond the galaxy. Maybe we'll never know.
I'm waiting to see the words that are so funny.
How did the initiative even
Shut up about your faster than light telescopes.
I don't know.
That's
That's
not real.
That's how telescopes work.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network? From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats. What do you know about the Scourge? We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they
I don't know and I don't want to know is not an answer.
We don't know why. That's still
You can't just hand wave that.
But they did.
God damn it.
I want to talk to you because apparently you're like a romance option.
Anything I can help with?
Apparently she is.
I should get back to things.
Which one?
Sounds
The
good.
pilot lady with the bad hair.
Is she cute?
Not really, because nobody in this game is.
Comparatively, probably.
Well, yeah, I think she's supposed to be. I think it's what they were going for when they crafted the face. They just did a bad job.
Oh! What's attacking me?
A chair or something, probably.
Oh look, there's like actually like no noise.
I don't... Oh my god, I don't remember anything about how this game works.
It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Okay, fuck this place. Just going to make the objective.
How do I go back? I was doing stuff.
Bullet in the mouth, probably.
Yeah.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down.
Oh, I think this interview thing is the thing that was like, yo, let me...
Did you bother to customize your writer or no?
I think I just picked... I customized... I hit the defaults up until I found one that I was like, this'll work.
Is there a limit to how long I can stay out here, TFP?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. Oops. Oops, no, yeah, that's good.
Descent to screen.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Oh God. Oh, Mass Effect. Oh, Jesus Christ, Mass Effect.
Are things going okay?
Just look at the cliffside as I land in this area.
He's playing Mass Effect Andromeda.
Well, yeah, obviously something's gone wrong, but...
So a bit of texture pop in.
Oh, there it goes.
There's some orbit and some wiggling and...
Oh, yeah, that's going to keep happening.
Ooh, now it's really going.
Oh, it reminds me of the Christmas lights across the street.
Did you patch it?
Yes, this is a patched version of Mass Effect Andromeda being played on the PS4 Pro. Like, this is the ideal situation that isn't a personal computer.
Well, maybe you're using boost mode, and that's just causing it to have problems, right?
But serve, it's PS4 Pro.
That's not how it works. Boost mode only triggers if it doesn't already support PS4 Pro.
Does it support PS4 Pro?
Yes. It was one of like the showcase games for the PS4 Pro at that event where they unveiled it.
It's pretty embarrassing.
How far before, like, Andromeda came out before the Pro, right?
No.
No, the Pro was already out.
Alright. I don't remember when the Pro came out, honestly.
It was over a year ago.
Oh, well, never mind then. For some reason, I thought it was a this year thing.
I think I see what the problem was. I hit because Mass Effect. You hit circle to exit the vehicle, but you press triangle to get into the vehicle. And triangle when you're in the vehicle takes you back to your ship.
I see that now because triangle says extract on the side.
Yes.
Good design.
Oh yeah.
How many testers do you think they had on this game?
Enough.
Like, the answer is probably enough. The answer is just...
There's a difference between finding the bugs and fixing the bugs.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
This is both the tester and the developer.
Oh, that's right. You had a hand in Mass Effect at some point.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean Mass Effect specifically. I just meant I've done QA and I've done development.
Yeah, no, I just meant that we can technically blame you for this.
Yeah, exactly.
You touched Mass Effect at some point. That means you're on the hook.
Mm-hmm. Checks out.
Exploded. Oh, good. Man, these enemies look terrible.
Yep.
They look like they're covered in cauliflower. They bleed green. That's weird.
It's not easy being.
What up, not Rex?
So wait, isn't this the same firefight that you drove up to and then got on the ship and left?
Yeah.
It was just still going on when you came back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could really handle yourself, kid.
It was nice of them to postpone until you came back.
Yeah. It's also nice that they've heard about the fact that I, like, cleared all the stuff up.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together
Like,
after
within the 30 minutes that I cleared it up with.
I mean, it's hard not to know.
Tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me.
This game is well designed.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be great.
What ended up winning Giant Game of the Year?
Battlegrounds.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Is that game really that amazing?
Eh. Brav's the only one who's played it, so...
It's fine.
The first colony
Is it Game of the Year fine?
about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
I feel like I would have had more fun if I was playing with people as opposed to alone, but anyway.
Let's make a Players Unknown Battleground real team.
No.
You didn't give it any thought.
I didn't. Apparently hacking is a kind of a problem now.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm surprised it took this long.
I mean, someone's got to code the hacks.
Those online multiplayer shooters, like, they always get fucked.
It seems like one of those things where if you didn't get in early, like now, there's almost no point because everyone's just gotten either so good at the game or is hacking so hard that, like, new players don't have much to do aside from take bullets.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
What's with your life support meter in the corner?
Because I'm in a radioactive zone.
Life support.
Is that meter draining? I can't.
Yes.
So there's a time limit for how long you can be outside your car?
Not outside my car, just in radioactive zones.
Oh.
I don't think that's how radiation works.
Man, did you guys see that video of Drew in Chernobyl?
Yeah.
That was a rad video.
Did he come out like with like 3 eyes?
No. Which is too bad because then he would be able to blink way harder.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say it was?
Drew.
Drew. Okay.
Scanlan.
I thought you said Brad for a minute. I don't know why.
Nah. Brad totally would have come out of Chernobyl with 3 eyes. Make him way more effective at the Dota.
Does he still play Dota?
I don't know. Make him way more effective at the Destiny.
Does he play a lot of Destiny?
Yes.
I like Drew. I hang out
He's
with
a
him.
cool guy.
Detecting above normal radiation.
Also, he posted a video of a bunch of, like, wild dogs from Chernobyl. So it's just like, there are radioactive puppies in Chernobyl that you can't pet. Because they're horribly radioactive. They're adorable, but they're deadly.
I want to point out that I activated that outpost beacon or whatever, and then it disappeared.
This is where we'll build our new outpost.
Yeah, as they do.
Like it just vanished.
Prepping deployment
I mean,
order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get
Is that one guy still with Giant Bomb? I don't remember.
Patrick? Yeah, Patrick's totally still there.
I thought he was with,
No, Patrick's with Waypoint or whatever now. I think Waypoint? He's with... No, he's at,
No, yeah, you're right.
I don't know where he's at. It was Waypoint?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the magazine he was with
Austin Walker
before?
at Waypoint?
I say
Yes.
scientific.
Okay.
Here to explore?
Think of the cat.
Is
Wow,
it
that thing
Waypoint
totally
shit?
vanished. I don't know.
Waypoint's fine.
The only thing I've seen from Waypoint, and it's not even technically from Waypoint, was that discussion between Austin, Patrick, and Alex about Nier Automata.
What was the discussion?
It was just them talking about, like, Yo Pascal's a cool character, and that game is cool.
The game is the best. I'm surprised Patrick Klepek liked it.
Yeah, he was a big fan.
What was the magazine that he was worked for that got bought out?
Kotaku.
Yeah.
Kotaku, that's what it was. Why did he leave
Something
Kotaku?
Gawker related.
Andromeda Initiative. This is Ryder. Pathfinder.
Man, remember that whole weird saga? Gawker v. Hulk Hogan?
No.
Outpost blocked inbound.
What happened between Hulk Hogan and Gawker?
There's something involving, like, a sex tape? Or nude photos or something.
And why
Yeah,
am
they released a sex tape and
And
Hulk sued them out of business.
Because during the sex tape, Hulk Hogan was talking about how comically racist he is.
Yeah.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
It was a whole thing, and it ended with Gawker getting sued like crazy and losing really badly.
That's what we're calling her.
Which is good because, man, fuck Gawker.
Yeah, when you said that, I almost don't feel bad for them.
I don't.
But now it's a producer.
Oh, hey, there's that lady with the tired face.
Yep.
Reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
A ride?
Seems like being my friend is
God.
suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption.
That Best of Giant Bomb video is pretty good.
The reality rider.
This looking glass stuff is fucking cool.
But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Watch out for everyone, but not
Why
you,
did-
right?
TFB, they worked on this game for like a while, right?
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money on it.
Yeah.
How does it still look so bad?
Modeling is hard.
Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Animation is hard.
Yeah, but like when you walk and like the dust kicks up, that looks like a PS1 game. It looks really, really shitty.
To be fair, this game was they took the team away from Mass Effect Andromeda to work on something else before they were able to finish it. Like Sonic 06. It didn't. I'm being a shit.
In fact, I believe they sent more people to help work on this game when they realized the team making it was incompetent.
It's because it was a different BioWare team. If BioWare proper were the ones that made it, it was awesome. Right, TFP?
I don't know about that.
Was there like a different, like not actual BioWare?
Yeah, they used BioWare Montreal or whatever.
Which used to be EA Montreal, which was the Army of Two studio.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of, remember Army of Two?
No. I never played it.
You can blame French Canada for destroying Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Alright, good to know. God damn it, Flux.
Can't believe Flux killed Mass Effect.
He was so upset about not being able to win those tournaments. Man, what a great saga that was.
The French-Canadian Reign of Terror.
Flux just constantly switching teams and always getting on the wrong side of the coin.
Yeah, he's going to blame but himself if he can't OCD.
All clear.
I always just remember Flux coming into the room when Ultimax happened and being like, "Oh, you guys are still here?"
Yeah.
That was great.
Well, he's the one that made the room, and he well, not
He
quit,
started it.
but he jumped ship, and then I guess he was just surprised that these fucking idiots over here still.
The room has evolved beyond him.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder? I don't care where anyone sleeps, as long as we realize...
That's not what I
Talk about
said.
our success on ES. Besides establishing our first
That's in fact the opposite of what I was trying to say.
amazing things. We discovered
Is the Mass Effect 3 problem rearing its head?
Yep.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times and didn't die. Confronted
Man, remember
by
how good Mass Effect 1 was?
Yeah.
Once again, did not get killed.
Mass Effect 1 was really good.
Raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your
Remember when Mass Effect 2 was less good? Remember when Mass Effect 3 was
Let's
even
focus.
worse?
Back to the task at hand. Looking
Remember when
forward.
this game is even
Exactly.
worse than Mass
Here's
Effect
my only
3?
question. When do we
Yep.
hit that next vault? It looked active. We have
It's
to
impressive, really.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots. Just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Helios threw us for a loop, meaning we're kind of new at this. All of us.
You know, I don't think the human lady can say much about the Krogans nuking their own homeworld. Considering we've nuked all of one planet and it's the one we live on.
If there's one
And we
thing
can't
I
even
know
get
how
out.
to do, it's make up rules. No one said make up rules. Can
We should just colonize the moon. Why haven't we
Yeah,
done
that's
that
really
yet?
Yeah, the Nazis already have it.
PB, Drac,
Shit, oh shit, oh shit.
good meeting.
Until we get them off the dark side, we can't do much with the moon.
Fucking rabbits.
Unless we want to go have a moon war. That'd be alright. I'd be okay with that. World
Yeah.
War 3 is on the moon. Wait, if it's on the moon, do we get to call it something besides World War? Or does it reset back to like World War 1?
Well, we probably call it the Great Moon. And then when we have the inevitable second one, then it'd be
Yeah, it makes
Moon
sense.
Moon War 2.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy.
Now I'm excited about the
twisting
prospect
and
of space
turning on
war.
itself.
Why not?
It's splendid.
No, I said I am excited about it.
I
Oh.
suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
The closer we get to space war, the closer we get to Gundam.
It's true.
This is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge.
Who doesn't want to pilot a giant Gundam and kill
But
people?
we've got to build a space colony so someone can drop it on Australia.
That's fine. It's a necessary sacrifice.
We have to weaponize a satellite system with microwave San Francisco.
Something wondrous that
Yeah.
makes you want to believe. Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands.
Look, trust me, I'm sure somebody's working on it.
So often, as if having faith in the divine invalidates.
Yeah, probably a startup for that.
As if this.
Make it a Kickstarter.
No, I mean someone in the government. There's a project kicking around on a desk somewhere.
You definitely have an interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime.
Maybe over drinks? Nexus?
Do you remember that movie that came out this year about people like weaponizing the?
Team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
It's a movie that came out this year about people weaponizing the weather.
Oh, Geostorm or whatever. That
Yeah.
that dumpster fire.
You don't know that. You don't watch it. Oh fuck.
I wish that would open. Oh my god, everything about this video game. The hell am I doing?
I don't know.
You were trying to bone the pilot.
Well, besides that, it like just keeps telling me that I need to go to like a VidCon screen or whatever.
VidCon?
Those things from God, what the name was that? What the hell was the name of that game? I've forgotten it. I've actually completely forgotten what the name of that game was. The weird RPG with Shaquille O'Neal.
No. Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden.
That's the one. Why did I think it was Shaquille O'Neal? I don't know. I think it was because we were playing Shaq Fu.
Because basketball?
That's true. I was playing Shaq Fu.
When's that Shaq Fu game supposed to come out?
I have no idea.
Like that Kickstarter was successful, right?
Yeah.
What are they?
You just haven't.
All I know is I bought a Shaq Fu
Combat experts who've signed up to defend us.
last year.
Since you have a front row.
Or it was earlier this year, actually.
I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
It's on the way.
Civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the cat.
It's not even a fighting game.
Good luck. Kendrickson.
That might be for the best.
I wanted it to be a fighting game.
It's like a beat 'em up.
Yeah, I know.
I like beat 'em ups.
I love beat 'em ups.
Just reskin Bayonetta.
With Shaquille O'Neal
If you dodge, do you get Shaq time?
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, it's going to be a bit more difficult considering Shaquille O'Neal has no hair.
But yeah, he's naked.
Somebody will play that game.
Oh yeah,
Whichever.
loot boxes.
Oh yeah.
I love loot boxes. So much.
God, how bad was this game that EA decided not to make DLC for it?
Pretty bad. Didn't they close the studio?
Yeah.
I don't know if they closed it.
Well, they
but
didn't close it. They made them like a support team for other games. Those people are not making video games right now.
It's probably for the best. Did you see Mass Effect Andromeda?
I hear it's pretty bad.
Oh, you know.
I still kind of want to play it.
Then play it.
You fool.
Well, maybe you should do more showing us how terrible this game is.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to speak with Tan at the Nexus Pathfinder HQ.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to.
All right, apparently another UFC thing was happening tonight.
Oh.
Anomaly on sensors.
Apparently one of the ladies in the main event's last name is Cyborg.
That's not her. That can't be her last name.
According to this, her name is Chris Cyborg.
That's too cool of a last name for that to be a real last name.
I have a feeling it's not a real, like, last name that she was born with, but apparently that is her name.
They've got a Pathfinder again.
She may have changed that name at some point to Cyborg.
Oh, framing.
Or maybe she married into the Cyborg family.
Unprecedented Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I like how all of these aliens have names, and then just the one human dude is just Settler.
Rough. What is the deal with this stupid Pathfinder title?
Because I'm the Well, okay, so my dad was the Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like the people in charge of going to finding a new place for everybody to live in case Mass Effect goes bad and the Reapers take over everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Mass Effect didn't turn out all that bad. Everybody made robots.
Yeah, but they didn't know that at the time because, like, this game, they launched these off in the middle of Mass Effect 2.
So they were just assuming shit was going.
Yeah.
Sucks for them.
And also, this is like 600 years later.
And also, this is like 600 years later because it takes a while to get to the Andromeda system.
But I thought the whole Mass Effect thing was travel.
Huh?
So
I thought the whole
that's
Mass
what
Effect thing, like,
light travel in Mass Effect was based on the gates, which are only in the Milky Way.
Yeah, you needed a place to land at.
This is the lady that you could read for, and then if you were like in a thing, then you could. Oh God, can you romance the lady that you could sign up to be in the game? That's terrifying.
That's weird.
It takes integrity to record.
Who can you romance?
Well, I do my
This lady who is not an actress, but like a fan thing.
Will be an interview series. I was
What's wrong with
hoping
that?
you'd take part.
I don't know, it's just weird.
I want the dirt and blood of
All romances all the time.
fairy tale town's looking for. Interested?
I mean, you couldn't romance Diana Allers, could you?
I don't know.
And the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing.
Who the hell was that again? The lady...
This wasn't the plan.
Jessica Chobot?
That's the one.
Anticipated issues. Would you
I
agree?
don't remember who it actually was, who the person
We still have
was.
to fix them. Everyone, leaders included, needs to pitch in.
My hair is freaking out.
It is bad that I remember the bad Mass Effect character that she was, rather than the actual person.
Well, she's not a very interesting.
Transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now.
She was like, what, an IGN?
You agree?
I don't know. She was some journalist of some variety.
Hello, Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
I think her only claim to fame is that she has boobs.
I don't know.
That's a bit much.
The only thing I remember is the part where she was in Mass Effect, and, you know, a bad Mass Effect.
She liked the PSP.
But not until our survival is no longer at risk.
I mean, who didn't?
Jeff licked a Switch cartridge.
Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the
And he got more fame for that than she did for licking a PSP.
Let's hold off on the celebration.
I think she made a game too.
Although to be fair, Drew got more fame for blinking than anyone at Giant Bomb will ever.
Yeah.
And you're my best friend.
The internet is a horrible place.
Fame is a weird thing. Sometimes it just happens.
Vision of a prosperous future.
Due respect, Director Tan. You don't know me.
Remember that time they had Drew on Good Morning America?
Yeah, that was weird.
Remember that time they had Jeff on Good Morning America to talk about the Dreamcast?
Yeah. I like someone pointing out.
I love screen space reflections so much. I love watching hand motions cause them to break. I love that there was a freaky hand behind my character's face that made me think I was getting kidnapped.
You're a symbol now, right? A reason for people to believe.
Sorry, go ahead about Good Morning America.
I just like the bit that someone pointed out of that is Jeff's second appearance on Good Morning America as a floating head while they talked about Drew blinking just in the corner of the screen.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out.
What did he even talk about?
I remind you, I am the director of the
I think they just talked about, like, how weird is it to be famous for blinking.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is.
How many people do you think that? Do you think
I don't know, but
anybody
my
that-
height is rapidly changing from shot to shot, and it's
The
kind of
camera
hilarious.
angle doesn't seem to be able to handle your height in the first place. There was one of those where it almost cut you off when you were talking to those people before.
Yeah.
That wasn't even from this year, right? That GIF.
The blinking thing?
Oh
Yeah.
no, that was like a 2015 video. It just got popular this year.
What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
I feel like all I ever do while playing Praise is hit trying to break glass.
In a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They
I
didn't
know.
leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
I leveled up.
Nice.
Are you proud of yourself?
Oh yeah.
Now you can Mass Effect better.
Yep. Let's see, what could I do? I could... upgrade my trip mine, do better with pistols, do better with assault rifles. I'll do tactical cloak, that's probably...
Why does anyone give a shit about this Pathfinder title?
Because you're finding the path make me mad.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Pathfinder
You have-
is a good video. It's a good board game.
You have drones. A drone could be a better Pathfinder than you. Just send one out. And it scans shit.
But what if it's a Reaper? Remember the Reaper?
Unfortunately.
What's the reason the Reaper left to kill shit?
Remember when the first game when the Reapers were good?
No.
Remember in the third game when they ruined the Reapers forever? I was even on board in the second game when you fight the giant dumb human Reaper. I was even okay with that. It wasn't until the third game that they killed it.
I thought you hated the...
No, the big dumb human Reaper is dumb, but I liked the idea behind it.
No, I was gonna say I thought you just hated the second game in general.
No, the second game has good things. It has Jack.
That's
And Grunt.
good. And Kasumi.
Yeah.
But especially Jack.
But especially...
Mostly Jack.
But especially Kasumi.
No, especially Jack. What does she even do in the third game? I know she's in the...
Who?
Jack.
Go ahead.
Oh, she's like a teacher at some biotic school.
Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med
She teaches kids to punch things with their minds.
Yeah.
Which is a noble
We
endeavor.
are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right.
She gets a way worse
Some of
haircut.
ability and perks. Could be useful.
Yeah, but Kasumi, though.
Kasumi's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
She's probably worse in the second game.
What? No.
In the third game, sorry.
Pathfinder.
In the third game, if I remember right, she's only there for the DLC when you help her rob a casino. So that's alright.
Well, she's also in the base game because like
she is?
because she's like a war point thing where you talk to her and you're like, hey man, I will clear you of all your crimes if you will like help us with research.
Space crime.
Yep.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
I stopped playing Rabby Ruby and exited right into Mass Effect faces. Oh man.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator.
Right into the Mass Effect face.
Oh, look at this guy's face,
Your
though.
first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and the Nexus thresholds are your tools.
Look at this guy's face. That guy is a create a character gone wrong.
This whole game is a create a
All right,
character.
Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first.
Even like the general movements seem kind
Oh, that man's head.
At your leisure.
Maybe he has elephantitis.
I don't think that's what elephantitis does to you.
Maybe a Mass Effect it does.
Also, I want to point out how many buttons he's hitting on his wrist without looking at it.
Look, man, he has the power glove. He knows a thing or two.
I guess.
He has the power glove from Resident Evil.
No, that's a very different power glove.
I don't know. I looked up a YouTube video of it. I don't think it's dumb in a bad way. I think it's dumb in a very good way.
It's an electric punch glove. Why would they even have one of those?
I might be biased,
Yeah,
but I'm totally for it. And I like the idea of just fist fighting a weird.
I'm not gonna continue.
That and you fucking not power bomb. What is it? Is where you lift him up on your shoulders and then you drop him. What is that called? Power.
I'm sure that's called a power bomb.
You're not all for that. Maybe it's not a power bomb. Maybe it's a power.
I feel like they didn't know what they were doing with Resident Evil 7.
Well, I think they didn't know what they were doing with it once they finished the game. So, well, we gotta make DLC for it.
Remember that DLC thing where you, like, feed Jack?
Yeah, that was the best part of Resident Evil 7.
No, what are you talking about? Seriously, what are you talking about?
Because it was super goofy. The Jack's 55th birthday or whatever.
Oh, those were the. The band
yeah,
the
footage or whatever. Were any of those like good or the price of admission?
Yeah, the Jack's 55th birthday was great.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well,
But seriously, were any of them?
Pretty sure all the rest of it was terrible.
Yeah, like.
Because the only other one I remember is like the poker or blackjack or whatever that was.
Yeah, it was the weird blackjack one that was just, yo, do you like the torture porn from the rest of the game? Here it is dialed up to 12.
There's not a lot of torture.
Whatever.
There is some. I'm not denying that, but there isn't like
I
a
wouldn't
whole.
think that's even possible.
You and me
Oh, did they pull your dumb brother out of the pod?
Yep.
I guess supercomputers have a different view of things.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
Okay, finally a shotgun.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself.
TFP's favorite.
A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott?
So make the shotgun
Can you hear me?
4. No, I should make the shotgun 3.
Sarah? I don't understand.
Having a dumb conversation with my comatose brother.
You're in a coma on the Hyperion.
Yo, bro,
Do
what's
you
up?
understand?
Wow, really? How are you talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound.
Where's your brother comatose?
Guess I'll take your
Because we came through a dark energy cloud and it mucked everything up, and his cryopod got cracked.
There was an accident.
Are you emotionally invested?
No.
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure
Is somebody moving right now?
Did we at least find home? Dad
Not this guy. He's in a coma.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
Man, it's so much more convenient to tell you that Dad's dead while you're in a coma.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Dad? Oh,
Look,
I already told you!
You need time to process this. I'm just gonna have Sam disconnect you. Put you back into the coma till you've gotten over Dad's death, then I'll come back and talk to you again.
That's what I do. Like, if you had a really hysterical girlfriend, just put her in a...
Oh, that's gonna come up at trial someday.
Enough for now. He needs to rest.
Scott.
Oh, that's why the trash can was floating.
Is that the pilot lady, or does that just look like the pilot lady?
It probably
just looks like the pilot lady. I don't think they have that many faces to...
Then you call SWAT on your brother. Moving erratically, so they shoot him.
We talked about that at work today. Someone saw it on the news.
Like, seriously, what the fuck?
Somebody got shot?
Somebody did the swatting thing. And then the cops just shot the guys. Like, they went to they got the wrong address when they did the swatting thing. So they sent to an unrelated house, and then the cops just shot the guy as soon as he opened the door.
Why?
Because they're cops.
Yeah, basically two assholes that were mad at each other over Call of Duty because they like bet $2 and lost. So one of them just swatted him and gave him an address that wasn't his, and the guy swatted him, and they killed the dude who did live at the actual address. At least one of the swatters is under arrest at this point, so that's good. Hope to get them all.
Good. Logical
I take it
logical reaction to Call of Duty. Just swat this person.
However, in time, if you don't realize that like swatting is 50-50 of getting someone killed,
Probably
then,
more than 50-50, I feel.
Yeah.
I think it depends what you tell them. Like, if you...
They said it was like a kidnap, like, hostage situation.
Yeah, that's gonna put them on edge.
I mean, it's basically attempted murder.
Yeah, or in this case, actual successful murder.
I didn't know what I was doing. He'll probably just get, like, manslaughter or something.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I think we'll be lucky if we get anything for either.
The part of the story I don't understand is the actual like address part. So, did the guy try to get the other guy's address and get the wrong one, or did the other guy give him his address?
My reading of it was that the target gave an incorrect address on purpose, but I don't think the stories were clear enough to say for sure.
That's what I was trying to figure out, because, like, why would you give someone... Like, if you're gonna SWAT somebody, and why would they give you the address? And if they did, why would you assume it's the right one?
They were probably, like, shit-talking, like, dude, I'll come over to your house and beat you up, and the dude was like, oh, well, here's my address, bitch, and then the guy swatted
or something, yeah.
I can see something like that, I guess.
Because
That's the part I was confused on, is just how the exchange of address happened.
And because he wanted to, like, seem like he was a tough guy, he was like, well, let me give him my address, but my address just in case. But it was over
I
Call of
always
Duty.
assumed that the swatting happened via someone, like, finding or using something to get the address.
Generally, swatting happens, like, from streamers, and then they just, like, track their IP or something.
Yeah, generally they know the person's like name or general location, and they're able to find their address. But in this case, I think it was like someone giving the address away.
Okay.
A flower provides nectar to
Swatting was weird in the first place.
And I think there's either national or some state laws against it at this point. So.
Oh, like yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it was
ridiculously illegal.
It was something that was.
Emergency services.
I mean, even before they made specific anti-swatting laws, it was illegal because you're already making false police reports.
Yeah, it's like false police report and misusing emergency services.
That's all for now.
Specific swatting stuff now in some places, if not all places.
I know that a bunch of like Twitch streamers.
Like seriously, after the past few years of cops shooting and choking everyone, I mean, you have to be a real motherfucker to swat someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be a real motherfucker just in general, not just because. Imagine being that one cop that shot him. Not only did you shoot and kill somebody, you shot somebody that absolutely did nothing wrong.
I mean, it's okay because he's unpaid in the
Not only that, but you did it on behalf of a 15-year-old Call of Duty player who was mad that they lost $2.
Yeah, it's okay.
So it was about Call of Duty, and it was because they lost $2.
It was about a $2 bet on a Call of Duty match.
Sam, what was that?
Just don't give the guy the $2.
It was over a super rare $2 bill, though.
I have a $2 bill.
Bills are cool.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that.
Oh yeah, not worth killing over though.
Yeah. Pick a good game to kill somebody over.
Your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Was it King of Fighters where there was like that arcade night?
Oh, they like arcade stabbing where the people got the pictures of just blood all over the place. See, that's the kind
that was pretty hardcore.
That's the kind of video game inspired violence I can get behind. Just an arcade stabbing.
Yeah, because at least the arcade stabbing, the guy had to take out the knife to do it. He wasn't a little bitch and called.
Yeah, there were no intermediaries there. It was just, you know.
Yeah, you settled that yourself.
Be a man. That and he stabbed. At least he stabbed him over a good game.
Yeah, I like that our manliness standard is stabbing people over King of Fighters.
I'm just gonna leave that picture in the Discord.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think there's like way more of those too.
Oh no, people got a lot of pictures actually.
That's a lot of.
That is actually one of the more tame ones in terms of the amount of blood. Like I prefer this one because of the blood on the side of the cabinet.
Oh man.
Yeah, like that shit got gnarly.
Stabbing.
Man, that
must have hit like an artery or something.
Counter hits.
It's like some horror movie style, like that's some horror movie style, very high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've played all the main things I wanted to play on the stream.
Alright.
I think
anime level blood pressure.
Wrap that one up.
TFP, I'm gonna swat you.
Please don't.
I'm gonna swat you so hard.
Not as long as we all live in America. If you're gonna send Canadian cops after someone, I'll be slightly more understanding, but it's still a dick move and you shouldn't do it.
How am I gonna send Canadian cops? What are you talking about?
That's what I was saying, as long as we all live in America. God, follow the conversation.
Good night, everybody.
We all live in America.
Good night, everyone.